What's up? What's up? How y'all doing today? Just waiting for a few people to come in. Who in here? Make yourself known. Let me know who you are. Y'all, last week was a crazy week. Last week was a crazy week. And what's up, Big B, Miss Crafty, AC Designs, Willette, Michaela, how y'all doing? What's up, LMC? Diane, how you doing? Sonya, how you doing? What's up, Roz? Give me a second. Yeah, last week was like a super crazy week. And I had a lot of crazy customers that came in. Like you know how sometimes, you get easy orders and it's just like it's basically, they come in, they tell you what they want. They know exactly what they want. AC, no, I'm not coming to the Atlantic City show because my mom asked me to stay around because it's something a person in my family have, been having some health issues, so they're trying to get that taken care of, and she may need me to be here to help her. So she asked me to stay around because my mom, she babysit kids and different things like that, and I just need to be here to help her while she's helping this other person. So that's uh that's why I'm not gonna be able to do it because she had told me the dates, and I was like, I was supposed to be going to the to the ISS show, but if you need me to be here, I'll be here. So that's why I'm not going to be able to go, and hopefully I'll be able to make the Dallas one. Hopefully everything will be better by that time, and I can make that one. If anybody wants to come on here, I did put a link down below. But what we're doing, we're talking about customers and orders, like dealing with customers and stuff like that. This, I don't know, I thought about calling this like an after work chat, and maybe I could do this a couple of times a week if I'm not like super busy. Let me make sure. Y'all hold on for just a sec. Um, like today, I'm gonna tell y'all about today. Also, give me a sec. Today I did have a order that I was gonna screen print. I had quite a few little, small orders to do. It's okay, AC. It's okay. I had announced it in a video a while back, but I hadn't really just talked about it that much since then. So I'm just it's no problem. It's probably somebody else on here that didn't know either. But yeah, so a while back, well, actually, this was like last week or whatever. I had a lot of crazy customers to come in here with some crazy orders, and then it's like, they always say the customer is always right, but that's when you're working for somebody else. Is the customer always right when it's your own business? So I actually had a customer that came in here, and they saw a design that I had created for somebody else, and they wanted that design. They wanted that design basically, but they wanted they wanted it for another thing. Gary, my embroidery machine is a Tajima Sai, but this right here is supposed to be we talking about talking about customers. So I mean, if people ask some questions, I may answer, but I'm not trying to get too detailed into that because I was coming on here trying to have a chat with y'all about a specific thing. But if you just look it up, depending on where you get it from, the price may be different. What's up, C and D? What's up, Candice? Dosage. Okay, but anyway, I had a customer that came in here. They was like, they saw a certain design and they wanted that design, but it was kind of a weird order to me because it's like a birthday shirt for that person, but they want like a person who passed picture on the shirt. And I just thought that was strange. So the shirt that they saw was not real. I don't know. I don't know. What would y'all do in a case like that? When somebody come in here with the order like that. And what's up, Miss Nina Bug? So they was wanting something, and I can give them exactly what they want, but I just felt like it wasn't appropriate, really. We do this on the side. We had a customer that changed it like 6 times. I finally told them we cannot do. Hey, I had a person that changed. Well, y'all don't know about some of the orders I've been doing, but I had orders that I was doing last week, and I had a customer that they ordered with the group, but what they wanted was not what the group had. They wanted it on a button-up shirt. The group ordered like sublimation shirts, and I had them a nice design. Actually, y'all saw the designs. Y'all saw the design. I couldn't remember. I think y'all saw the design. Did I go live? I think I went live. Yeah, I think I did go live print. I don't know, y'all. It's been crazy. It's been so crazy. My mind ain't working right now. And then, like, I be filming a lot of videos, so I don't be remembering, am I filming this video or am I live when stuff get like how it's been now? But I would still be working today. But I had a customer that they brought me a design that was kind of a messed up design, but they was like, can I put this on the shirt? So what I ended up doing, I got the design fixed. And when I got the design fixed, I sent it to them. But they was like, can I make the design, make another change to the design? Okay, first off, this was already your logo. I just saw that it was kind of not nice the way that it was made. So I was like, let me fix this. So I fix it, and I don't even know, y'all. Sometimes you can't win for losing. And like I said before, if y'all do want to come on and talk about some customers, just, so we can kind of air out a little bit, release some stress. Big B says, I recently printed a shirt for someone. They wanted the same type of thing. What's up, Go Print? Brad. What's up, Brad? Eddie says, okay. But yeah, sometimes it be like that, and sometimes you have your customers that's going to be easygoing and stuff like that. I did have a customer that she just picked her shirt up a little bit earlier. She wanted something that I didn't really do. But what I did was I explained to her what I could do, because I don't do like the rhinestones, embellishments and stuff like that. So I just, I just basically told her, look, I can't do this, but I can do this. So she just texted me because whenever she picked the shirt up, since I bagged them up and stuff like that, she didn't open it up until she got home. And when she got home, she sent me back that she loved the shirt. And like she was excited about it. It was a birthday shirt for her. But sometimes you have customers like that. They come in here with one expectation, but when you let them know, hey, I may not be able to do that, but I can do something else that's just as nice. Barb says, hi all. I tell customers they will be charged for any changes beyond the scope of work up front. That's the way they don't keep making changes. Hey, and like in my contract, it does say you get one, like if somebody come in here and I have to create something for them, I'll give you one revision. But after that revision, then, because first off, I'm not a graphic designer. I always tell them I'm not a graphic designer. I can, if it's something simple, I can do it. But if it's something very specific that you need, you may want to get somebody else to design it, and I can print it for you. So that's usually how I do with that. But the customer that I was just talking about that wanted like the button-up shirt, that wanted me to print on that, they ended up not getting that shirt. I just added a T-shirt in there, and I told them I couldn't do it. And I told them if they wanted their money back, I could do it. But the shirts were so nice, I didn't give the refund back. So, he didn't ask me. So the person who paid for the shirt, he would really have to go through that person. And I would give her the money back if she wanted, if she had to give him the money back, and I would just put it on display in the shop. That's not something that I would have to do, but I just made that decision since I actually didn't print on the shirt that he wanted printed on. Rock says I really need to do that. Go Princess, my price list is there. On my price list, there's a charge after the first change. Yeah, that's how I do it. I don't have it on the actual price list, but it is on there. And as far as a art fee or a design fee, I don't really charge screen fees unless somebody get crazy with the screens. But yeah, pretty much other than that, I'm just trying to be accommodating to my customers, unless sometimes you do get those customers that's like it's real hard to deal with, that you don't really like to deal with. I had a customer that come in here and they usually want like the white shirts, the sublimation shirts, but when they came in here, every time they come in here, it's like a long conversation, and I'm trying to work because I'm already they ring the doorbell, I gotta come in and talk to them and take their order or whatever. And then I'm like, yeah, it'll be a little bit before I can get to your shirt. I know it won't be done today. So whenever you let me know, whenever it get done, I will let you know as soon as it's done. So, with stuff like that, they still keep talking. So that's how it is, somebody right out there. Stop right outside the window. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe it's a car. Oh, it was a car coming. I was like, what they doing? They looking at me and I'm looking at them. Jason says, I wish I had customers to talk about. Jason, what you do, you print t-shirts? Because I do have some videos posted on how to get more sales, how to get more business, I got another video that will probably help a lot of people who are getting customers, but if you do it, doing things a certain way, I got a way that'll help you make more money. I'm trying to get that video done as soon as I get a chance. Had a lot going on today, but I just, after the weekend was kind of hectic and stuff, y'all. Woo, it was hectic. And then like with the class and everything, but now I'm trying to bounce back. I got a little bit of rest yesterday. I did edit 2 videos yesterday. One of them is going to come out tomorrow. One video will be out tomorrow, and the other video will be out. I don't know if y'all saw it. It's going to be a premiere on Wednesday. So, Jason, if you let me know, what type of stuff you do and stuff like that, maybe I can give you a couple of ideas. School is getting ready to start back. Like if y'all have any sports teams in your area that's pretty good, that's a way that you can try to promote. I wouldn't do like the private schools unless you know that their logo is not trademarked. Like with public schools, usually it's not. But you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be doing trademark stuff because then it could be issues with that. But like if it's something like just basic school stuff and stuff like that, because I know I'm going to be doing a lot of spirit shirts. I've actually had a lot of people asking me if I'm going to be doing spirit shirts. I don't know why I wouldn't be doing them this year when I've been doing them all these other times, but people are always asking. But yeah, nobody don't want to come on and chat about the customers. I guess everybody's shy, or they don't want to let us know. They don't want to let the cat out of the bag on their customers. I don't know. But if anybody do want to come on talking about, dealing with customers, some experiences y'all have had, whatever like that. I had a customer that cursed me out one time, y'all. I had a customer. You on here? I don't see you. Let me see. Uh, I don't see you on here. Maybe I need to give me a second. Let me hook up this other screen. Maybe that's I don't know, because I do have this new thing and it's got a smaller screen, so it may not be showing something that it should be showing. Give me just a sec. I don't know, this little screen be tripping. I didn't realize I had this, and I was trying to have a different setup, y'all. I was trying to have a different setup. So now I got to move this screen over to the opposite side, but it's not much work. It's not that much work to do it. All I got to do is plug it in. Yeah, I don't see you on here if you're talking about you down here on the screen. Let me just plug this in just so I can see if maybe that'll help. All right, let me see if I move, and actually I'm gonna have to slide this over this way so I can, because I had this screen to the right. Sorry about this, y'all. I was trying to have a different look, because usually y'all just seeing my wall back there. Barb says, I don't really have too much to say about my customers. I learned a long time ago to make customers sign contracts and waivers. Hey, when I first started my business, I did not make my customers sign. Okay, I'm still not seeing you on here. Rock, I'm still not seeing you on here. If you're trying to come in, I don't know. It's not showing. Yeah, when I first started, I actually did not make my customers sign waivers. I used to just print the shirt, and I was like, okay, I would print the shirt, I would order shirts, print the shirts, and I would expect them to keep their word because I was going to keep my word, which was not a good thing to do because I found that out quick. The first time a person did not pay for the shirts, that was it. After they didn't pay for them that one time, I was like, you know what? From now on, they have to pay at least half. If they don't pay half, I will not be printing their shirts. What's up, Jocelyn? Rock says, give me a moment. Jewel, aka Rock, the Rock Expressions. But yeah, and I didn't even finish telling y'all about the customer that I had that cursed me out that time. Okay, so they was getting like some memorial shirts, and it had been like a few years. It's like a thing that they do every year, a memorial service for a person in their family. Brad says seeing 50%, just like you. Hey, at least 50%. At least that way you're not out of materials. And really, if your prices are right, you'll cover the materials and make some money. So yeah, it's not fast. They making all that noise. Big B says, I've had, let me see, I've had customers that thought I was going to do, let me see. Can I make that? Okay. I've had customers that thought I was going to do work for very little cost. Those I suggest to shop around, and most of them come back. Hey, a lot of them expect it, and a lot of them expect you. Like, I have people all the time that come in here and they'll be like, can you print this shirt for me? I need it today. No, I can't print this shirt for you because you see all these orders over here I got, and you just not coming in here, and I'm about to close in 30 minutes. So no, I'm not going to do overtime for you to get this shirt. Now, if you would have came this morning with an extra fee, I could probably print it for you today. Most shops around my way take full pay. Hey, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. That's actually the best way to be, is to take it. Like, a lot of the people that I deal with, the regulars, a lot of them do go ahead and pay, but I do have a few people that is, they pay half. And I have had businesses where, because you know how you get a relationship with them and then you're like, okay, I know they're gonna pay, and then turn around and not pay or have me waiting. That's how I ended up losing the fitness center that I used to do, because they, and it wasn't like I mean, they used to order shirts several times a year. But the thing was, if I'm having to wait for my money, like, I feel like if you tell me you need the shirts by a certain date, I need to have the shirts ready the day before that day that you need them, so that you can pick them up as early as you would like to on the day that you said that you would need the shirts. Because if I don't have them ready on time, that's going to be a problem. You may not even need the shirts if I can't get them done on time. And the other thing is, if I don't have the shirts done on time, you probably gonna want your money back. So why not have my money ready when you say that you need the shirts? Even if you telling me ahead of time that, like, you might say I need the shirts by Friday, but you really don't need them till Saturday or Sunday. I'm trying to have them for you Thursday. So I need you to at least by Fridays, when you said you had the shirts at the latest, to pick those shirts up. Eddie says, have you ever had a customer that wanted one screen printed shirt but didn't? Hey, I tell them for one shirt, I don't screen print. I don't screen print unless you have at least 12 shirts. And then you can't get 4 colors on 12 shirts without paying some extra fees. Like, even, it's going to be more than, even if you just add colors to it, you're going to be paying screen fees. Miss Nina Bug says, most of my customers are family. My sister wants her face on everything. Hey, I just did a shirt like that, Miss Nina Bug. Every occasion and no occasion at all. T-shirts, mugs, blankets, you name it. Always her face. Yeah, I just had a customer that wanted that on their face. But look, I don't even have a shirt on today. I guess I'll be wearing them big forehead T-shirts of mine with my big forehead on them. Lynn says, pay total amount up front. If they want their money back, do not refund all the money until you receive shipment back. Hey, the way that I do, it's no refunds. It's no refunds. Now, if I messed it up and it say that on my contract, I will make it right. I'll do whatever I can to make it right. But it's no refunds. And usually if I mess up, the customer never even know, unless it's something that they have approved of and I just print it because I didn't realize whatever it was, because when I sent, like, before I print the shirt, I send the design to them the way that I'm going to print it on the shirt, and they have the chance to correct me. And I tell them, check for errors, make sure everything is the way that you want it to be on your shirt. So I did have that situation where I misspelled, was it booze? I don't even know if booze is a real name. No, I misspelled lose because I spelled it the same way I spelled booze. And it said win or lose, we still booze. And I misspelled it. And the lady and her co-owner, they both approved of it. They didn't realize it until they got it in person that it was misspelled. But when they went back and looked, she was like, yeah, we did approve of it. So I, because I wanted to keep that customer, I ended up just letting her, like, pay for the shirts when I ordered the shirts. And then that was basically it. It was like the shirts plus a little upcharge on the shirts, and that was it. Jason says, did you hear about the Comfort Color ship that sunk? No, I did not. I don't think I ever owned a Comfort Color product or purchased a Comfort Color product. Beth, um, you make rugs with that. You make rugs. Well, you have to search on here on YouTube, and it'll be more info on that. Miss Nita Bug says most of. Oh, I just read that. I read that. I read that. Um, how much are my screen fees? To be honest with you, it depends on how I feel about that design. If it's something I don't really want to print, it's more. But if it's something I don't mind printing, then it's low. But usually, what's up? What's up, Patrice? Patrice, I gotta contact you. I'm gonna have to contact you. I was gonna send you an email earlier, but I had a lot going on. But I'm gonna email you when I get off of here. Um, but yeah, it depends. Like, if they want one shirt and they're like, I'm willing to pay for the 17 screens that I need you to use on this one shirt, and I don't really want to do it. It might be $50, $100 a screen, just so that I can try to not get them to get what they're asking for. Would you say 3 colors or more? Let me see. I'm trying to get what you're saying. Brad says, would you say for 3 colors or more colors, 36 minute minimum? Oh, 36 minimum. It depends on the design. Now, if it's like a simple design, then and they're ordering 36 shirts, I probably would do 2 screens for it, and they probably have to pay for the third screen because that's the front and the back, you know. But like for the way that I have it set up, I include that price in there actually. So they're already paying the screen fee the way that I have my prices set up, but it's gonna be an additional fee if you come with too many screens. Cause sometimes it's like stuff that don't even need stuff that don't need to be. I got an order last week, and it's like a 2 color back, 2 color front design with like a pocket logo. Okay, so they could have saved a lot of money by only getting one color on the front because it was like a pocket logo. And I don't know, it's just crazy sometimes. Like I felt like the design should have been changed a little bit. Some of the stuff should have been left out of the design for the pocket logo, but hey, they paid for it. Ross says, let me see. I found the people closest to me are sometimes. I agree with that, Roz. They'll ask for a design and sometimes never order, so my time is wasted. I will email you soon for a pricing chart purchase. All right, Roz. Yeah, dealing with family is kind of tough sometimes because I know like with me, family be wanting the most, but then they always, like they'll be like, how much is it? Like they already know what my prices are. They already got copies of my pricing sheets. They already know what I've charged for shirts and stuff like that. But they always want to ask you how much would it be for this? So, when they doing stuff like that, you already know they not planning on, or they would not like to pay the full price. Is it a link down below the video? Jewel, check below the video and it says join the live stream or something like that. And it's like a link right beside it, and you just click on there. Rose says you should at least get a non-refundable deposit. Yes, I do have on there, and I like on my thing that tell them that the deposit is not refundable. Cause once I order those shirts, and the t-shirt companies, y'all be tripping. I had one t-shirt company. I talked about it on the live stream. I ordered the shirts. I actually ordered the wrong shirts because on most websites you start off on the white t-shirt. So for whatever reason, this website it started you on gray, I think, like a gray shirt instead of a white shirt. So I hadn't ordered off of this website in a while. So when I got on there and I tried to order, and I ordered the shirts. I thought I was ordering white shirts, but I was ordering the sport gray shirts. So they sent the shirts, and I was like, hey, I got the wrong shirts. Can I send them back? I was expecting them to take a percentage out, but I was basically paying them to take the shirts back because I had ordered over $200 worth of stuff, so shipping was free. So then whenever they was like, I have to pay the shipping to me and back to them because because I got free shipping because I ordered those shirts, and that was like 20 or 25 shirts, but I had some other stuff, so they was gonna make me pay for the shipping to me and the shipping back, and then they was basically taking over 50% of the profit, and then having to pay shipping. I wouldn't have had but a few bucks left, probably not even double digit bucks left. So somebody ended up buying them, one of the Print Squad members. So I was kind of glad about that. But other than that, you have to try to not make any issues. Go print. All right, Jewel, I see you. I see you. I don't see your camera working though. Go print says $20 a screen. And Jocelyn says craftable things. I see you showing up down here, Jewel, but I don't know if you're ready or not because I can't see you. Let me see, y'all. people that don't got nothing better to do with their life, people that do not have a life, I guess, you know. What's up, KJH? How you doing? What's up, Nancy? Hey, when you ready, Jewel, just hit that thumbs up and let me know. When you're ready to get on here, just hit the thumbs up. You know, like she may not be ready just yet. She might be still setting up. What's up, Faith9? How you doing? KJH says, I need pricing. I need help pricing. KJH, I sell my pricing list, the same list that I use here at my store. I have it on my website, T-shirt Chick TV, or actually it's on both of them. It's on tshirtchicktv.com and IamPrinceSquad.com. So you can check that out. And the way that it is, it you need to still check your pricing around you, but as far as your increments and stuff like that, that'll help you get everything right. Mona says, seeing somebody playing games on your phone. Let me see. Oh, my bad, Jewel. Okay, I'm about to bring you in. I just saw that the message that you sent. All right. We about to go ahead and bring Jewel on in. What's up?
Hi, hey, Sam.
Hey,
Sorry,
how you
I'm
doing?
undercover today.
Look, I be undercover all the time, but I just
Your hair
leave it
looks
out.
so
It don't
cute.
even. Thank you. I ended up having to get it cut a lot because I wasn't taking care of it.
Yeah, same here. You know,
You,
my whole blonde thing I had going on didn't do what I was supposed to do. So
yeah.
yeah, we'll be
You
braiding it
you
up
been
soon.
you been and look. Well, that'll be another conversation. I have to
Right.
talk to you about that later. But you been having some crazy customers lately too.
So I think I have had many crazy ones, but I know what I do need to do is so I was driving when you were talking about it, and somebody else was saying that they did this, but they put somewhere, I guess, in the pricing or somewhere you get one opportunity to redo. You
Yeah.
know, after they've given you the idea, the concept, and you develop it, you do a mock up, they get one more opportunity to make changes to it. I've had a couple of people that think that they can text and call and change, and they want it by this date. I'm like, dude, I mean, if you want it by tomorrow, you can't still be making changes 10 minutes to 12 a.m. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. I mean,
Yeah.
when do you think it's going to get done? Right? I'm like, but the worst, I think one of the worst things I've done, I had someone from church that, you know, you love the people, right? You love your people. They were doing a family reunion, and, you know, when everybody's excited about having what they want, money is no object, and blah, 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 and they want this, they want that, what have you. Next thing you know, she had wanted me to do a design. So I developed the design. I had done a lot of work because one of the kids in the family drew it or something like that. So I had to do a lot of work to it to turn it into vector art in order to even get a mock-up done. And, you know, by the time you do the mock-up, the work is done. You know, you've already done
Yep.
the work. So anyway, lo and behold, you know, I get the shirts in and I'm like, okay, so here's what you need to do. The deposit we discussed, I need to get that in before I actually start doing the shirts. Oh, well, my daughter and I, they decided that we're going to just do something different. We're not going to do shirts. We're just going to do matching colors.
Mm.
I was like, you
Yeah.
will never order another thing from me without paying up front. Never, ever.
Yeah.
So
I had that happen.
I don't do it anymore. I don't, mm-mm. But I have so many like one-off custom shirts and stuff, orders that like my husband takes orders for stuff, my kids take orders from stuff. My kids know better because I don't know the kids, people. So I'm
Mm.
like, you're going to either have to pay the deposit or you're going to have to get your people to pay it. But I'm not doing the work until I get that. So
Yeah,
But
and a lot of them don't realize that creating the design is the longest process. Like I
yeah.
had a person that came in last week, and they was like, they had actually came in before. Actually, I had went to New Orleans one weekend, and I
Hmm.
didn't come back until Monday, so I didn't come to my shop on that Monday. So they called me on Monday, and I was like, yeah, I'm out of town. I was headed back in town, and but
Oops.
I I was supposed to come back in town Sunday because I put a note letting the people know when I'm going to be closed. But
Right.
the lady was like, "Well, Could you come to your shop today or whatever?" I was like, because she's wanting to make an order. Supposedly, that was what she said. She wanted to make an order. So I'm like,
Right.
yeah, in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm glad to come get your money and do your order without even having to be
Right.
at the shop the full day. So I got I told her I was about 2 hours away. I will be back around this time. So I was like, I can let you know once I get close. And so I let her know,
Right.
hey, I'm about 15 minutes away. Um, I'll be there at this time. So
Right.
she's like, all right. So then by the time I get there, and she was like, can you meet me in like an hour? Can you meet me there in like an hour? Because she was doing something, she was trying to finish it up or whatever. So I was like,
Hmm.
all right. So I come and meet her. All she doing is asking me questions. So I was mad because I just came back. Okay, so then she came by here another day while it was during regular hours, and she was like, what did she say? She was like, "What color shirts can we get or whatever?" I was like, "Whatever color you want, any color." I don't know what she was
Right.
expecting. I'm like, "Whatever color you want." She was like, "Cause everybody don't want the same color." I was like, "Well, as long as the ink is the same color, it's fine." And she was like, "I guess want me to write down something or tell her the colors." I'm like, "Think of a color, and I'm sure I can get that color shirt." So I was like,
Right.
any color shirt you want. The shirts I have in here are just the popular ones, but it's not really you don't really have to choose what I have in here as long as you order ahead of time. But if you want
Right.
something quickly, it's best to choose what I got in here,
Right.
unless it's a big order.
Yeah. Make a decision. And if I pick your colors, okay? If I'm picking your colors and you place the order, then that's what it is, right? The other thing I
Right.
encourage people to do is to go on Instagram and Facebook and look at some of the stuff I've done. That's not everything, but that's some of the stuff I've done. I also have a website, but I went with this company to do the website thinking I wouldn't have to do a bunch of work. I could focus on the business and they advertise it's a free website. I'm telling y'all, if they say it's free, it is not free. Don't do it, because once you spend an hour on the phone with them saying, okay, I want this, this, and that. Okay, well, the website is free. However, blah, 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 blah. And it'll end up costing a lot of money. And then you still end up having to get your hands dirty, messing around with the website to take the orders and stuff like that. So it's just, my website right now is there for people to look at stuff, but it's not set up for purchasing right now. So I can't, I'm about to change that
Yeah.
too. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's amazing.
I gotta get mine finished. I've been working on it, but I'm not done with it. Brad says, seeing what are you using to take orders online. I rather that than phone calls. Too much is missed. Now I have had people
Yep.
that have contacted me and they've like sent me pictures of what they want. Like they might have found a design they like, and I always tell them I may not be able to do that exact design because I don't know if that design is trademark, copyright. You don't never know where they got it from. But
Right.
I usually what I do is something similar to that, and when they do that, they send it to me and they let me know what sizes and everything they want, and I send them an invoice. So
Mm-hmm.
once I send them the invoice and they pay it, then I can go ahead and start on their order. But that's really the only way. Like I need everything in text format so that I know if they for whatever reason can't come in. But I have people that will come in. Like I had a lady last week that came. She was asking about doing some koozies, and
Mm-hmm.
she asked about doing the koozies, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to, because I had never done any koozies, so I was like, give me a minute, and let me, find out the pricing. So I let her know the pricing, and she still has not come. And I had sent her an invoice. She have not paid the invoice. So it's just like when you have customers like that. I got your order, even though part of the order was over the phone. She came in originally, and we kind of text or whatever. Well, I text. She ain't responded back once she got the
Right.
invoice. So obviously she don't want to do it. But I did let her know how much they was, and I told her I would send her an invoice. I haven't
Yeah.
heard nothing back from her. So but that's the thing. If they can text me all the information or email me all the information, even if they can't come in here, I can write down their sizes or whatever and put it on the order form. And
Yeah.
once they pay, we good to go.
Right. And that's so good because, and that's something else. I mean, the website is, if it were working the way it should, they should have been able to put in, I want this color, I want that, da, 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 all the things, all the questions I would normally ask them. But having it in a text format or email is perfect because you got a paper trail. They've sent a picture.
Yep.
They made a commitment before you waste all your time trying to find the right shirt or trying to find material. You know what I'm saying? That's really irritating. Now, I tell you another crazy thing. I had somebody, another church person. Um, I love my people, right? I go to church, I have some on. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, Sunday, I worship on Sunday. I don't work on Sunday. So you have to text me on Monday. Let me know what you want. I want,
You
I want a
silly.
shirt that's off the shoulder, and I want this, and I want that. I want this, I want that. And so I look all around trying to find a shirt. So I look, time is money. So I'm looking, I sent 3 samples of shirts, fashion shirts, and did all of that, sent the invoice, nothing, crickets, right?
Mm,
I wait a little
yeah.
while, text back. Oh, I think I'm just going to wait. Don't call me no more because that's the second time you did that to me. Don't. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Whoever you
They
got to do that
they
shirt
want
or
the
whoever you ordered from, mm-mm, I
they
can't do
want the
it.
world, but then they want to pay like they buying a paper towel or something, or a roll of
Right.
toilet paper or
And,
something. I
right.
don't.
And you don't go to Walmart and haggle with the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You go to Walmart, you see the
Uh-huh.
price tag, you pay it, you do it. And I don't mind doing custom work. I love it actually. I enjoy doing custom work. But because I do rhinestones, I do all of that. But you can't be saying you want stuff, taking people through, you gotta know that you're asking somebody to do something for you, and then you're not
Yep. And
paying
it's
them. You know what
custom.
I'm saying? Right.
Yep.
And
And
you would
and
you
you
would
getting
think that people would
exactly
be
what
more
you want.
reasonable. Yeah. Yeah.
Stacy,
Oh, I agree. Stacy.
Stacy, I'm sorry.
No,
Stacy
she's
says,
making a good point.
as a multiple business owner, I found that it's better to present yourself as a company rather than an entrepreneur. I have a lot of people around here. Like I live in a small town. Like Louisiana is like most of Louisiana is like a poor state. It's not like I don't even know. Like our kids at school, we get free lunch. Like all the kids here get free lunch. Your family can make money. You don't have to have money. It's free lunch. And the actually because of COVID, all of the kids they sent all the kids a food stamp card for I don't know exactly what it's for, but it actually had like $145 on there. So we was eating good for a couple of days, but but anyway, around here it's a lot of people that's trying to do t-shirts. That's why I started selling the supplies and stuff because it's not really a place for you to buy the supplies for around here. You can go to Walmart, but most of the people don't like the Cricut vinyl, or a lot of people say they don't like the Cricut vinyl. I never really used it, but
Yeah.
yeah, so that's a lot of people around here, they like when they come in here, they expecting me to give them the same price that some of the other people doing. I'm a legitimate business and I got this building and it's a bigger building, so I'm having to pay more than I was paying at the other little place. So,
Absolutely.
I have prices, a price that I have for y'all to pay. And if y'all don't want to pay that price, y'all can go get somebody else to do it. But if you want it done, because I know a lot of the people, they don't have okay, like with me, I got like a lot of t-shirts in here. So if somebody come in and order one shirt, I probably would have the color shirt that they need. Unless they want like a rainbow color shirt or something like that. But like if you get somebody at home to do, a lot of times they don't have the stuff, somebody that's not a legitimate business. I'm saying, when I'm saying somebody at
Right.
home, because around here it's like people that's not legitimate businesses that's doing the shirts, and I have found that out by me selling the supplies and stuff, you know. So, and I did
Well,
have right here hammer. Go ahead.
just for the record, I'm a legit business, licensed and operating for almost 6 years, and
Yeah.
keep a decent stock, and even have some specialty shirts, because when people order stuff like that, I usually get like one of every extra size just to have, because a lot of times when people see stuff, they're like, oh, you can do that. Yes, I can do that. They, I end up selling them, and it's great. But people need to respect the business. That's all. They just really need to.
Yeah. And
They really
And
need
when
to.
I'm saying at home, I was printing shirts at home too. So, it's nothing against nobody that's printing shirts at home, but just knowing that people who, like, if you got your business legitimate, you're getting better prices. So you can buy more shirts and keep it, keep stock and stuff like that. But the people who are not legitimate businesses, they're paying more for the shirts. So they're not wanting to have a whole bunch of shirts in stock and stuff like
Right.
that. And Hammer says, seeing you have many heat presses, can you suggest one for under $100? No, I wouldn't buy a heat press for under $100. If you want a good heat press, I mean, you can buy one of those cheaper heat presses if you want to, but if you're trying to be a business, you want something that's gonna last. Like, I'm not planning on doing a business for 2 years and quitting, or doing a business for, I'm planning on doing this business until I can't do this business no more, or until I don't need to do this business no more, or whatever, because I enjoy printing t-shirts. So that's something that I plan on doing for a long time. So I don't want to buy like the cheapest heat press. I mean, you don't have to buy the most expensive, but I want to buy something that's going to last. So, but like those China presses, some people have a lot of good work. I mean, a lot of good luck with those, but a lot of times they don't last.
Yeah, I started when I started out. I did I did get an Amazon press. I had a 16 by 20 or 24 by 16, so it was wider, and I hadn't really started working. Really, I didn't know quite what I was going to do, but I knew I wanted to get equipment. What I did do was I did buy a sawgrass. I did invest in that. I got the Amazon 24 by 16. Worst mistake ever. Started out with a Cricut. Love my Cricut. I got a Cricut, and I bought the Cameo. To this day, can't stand Cameo. Never have liked it. Like the software, hate the cutter. Love my Cricut. It's great backup. And then I have a larger one that I got from Heat Press Nation. But eventually that press died. It didn't take long. And out of frustration, I learned that there are just some things you just have to spend the money on. If you want to start a business, you not only do you need to mentally invest in yourself, but you might have to, spend a little money and buy one thing at a
Yeah.
time. You can buy one piece, get an order, and make enough money, put that money right back into the business and buy something else. Just keep on. I mean, I'm 6 years in and I'm still investing money back into the business, to get better things, better equipment, to learn more, just to make things better, to produce a solid product. If you can produce a solid product with what you got, and go for it. But
Yeah.
mm,
And And it's nothing wrong with like the smaller cutters and the smaller heat presses if you can't get like the 16 by 20 or a bigger one. I started with a
mhm,
15 by 15, and it's only been a few years since I upgraded. When I started, I
yep,
bought the heat press and I was just doing transfers for my son. That's how I practiced doing the t-shirts. I would go to Walmart and buy the transfers because I had a legitimate business. I was doing video editing, but I was trying to learn how to do the t-shirts, and then I just like added that to my business. Big B says, does anybody I can't even talk. Utilize Facebook ads to sell pre-made shirts. Facebook, they let somebody hijack my account and they won't even help me to get that straightened out. So I actually have not used any online ads. What about you, Jewel?
I think I've done not pre-made, but I will say I have run Facebook ads before. Because I didn't know what I was doing. It wasn't very lucrative for me. I didn't invest a whole lot in it, but since then I have been learning some things about Facebook. They have got an amazing marketing system set up um, to test out whether Facebook ads work for you. Um, and I would highly suggest go to Facebook, Google it. They've got classes on, and they're free, on how to utilize their marketing system so you can kind of focus in on your niche market and the people that you're trying to attract, the area you're trying to attract. And I feel like when you do it the right way, it's a good thing. A lot of times when you're on Facebook surfing, with algorithms and everything else, they're tracking everything you look for, everything you're interested in. And they, if you put a
They want
product out there,
it.
those same algorithms will work for you. But it's just the right way to do it. I don't think it's difficult. It's just something that you have to take the time to review and learn. But I think it's worth looking into.
Yeah, LMC is a Yeshurun says, "Am I wrong for charging more?" No, no,
Absolutely
charge
not.
and
Mm-mm.
even if they want glitter print instead of regular vinyl, that's a upcharge. If they want a bigger print, that's a upcharge. I have different. Oh, she said print on the sleeves. That's a upcharge. Like, okay, if somebody come in and they want two colors on the front, I charge more for that second color. If they want okay, say if they want a full front and they want like a name on the back, that's an extra charge to get that name on the back, but it's less than if you get the full back print. So
Mm-hmm.
that's right. You need to charge it.
Absolutely. I mean, think of it in terms of you're taking, that's a beautiful picture of you and your daughter. But I think about this. If it takes time away from you and your family and the things that you enjoy doing, you need to charge for it. So that's extra placement, location. You got to flip the shirt. Yeah, it
Yep.
might take you 5 minutes, but it's your time. Your time is valuable. Charge your worth. Now, if it's your
Yep.
cousin and from around the corner and they come in and help you out do some stuff, go on, hook up your good. Don't be,
Yeah.
don't be
You
wrong.
and
But
sometimes people go hard on what they want on the shirts. They want 20 different prints on the shirt, but then when you tell them their price, they change it. They like, well, what if I just get this, and that'll make it where you don't have to do so much work. Cause
right,
it kind of irritates me when somebody come here and they want one shirt and then they want the world for that one
right,
shirt. But once you start telling them, okay, this is how much it costs, you do have those people that they like, okay, here and keep the change. You do
right,
get those
right. I
people
mean, I got
sometimes too.
right. I got people. I have the best customers ever. And when I say customers, these are my people that I need a shirt, Jewel. Okay, I got you. Every other week, I need a shirt. I need a shirt. The folks that are like, the client is your client is your customer, that the only person they get shirts from is you, unless you out in the street and you
Yeah.
don't have time to do it or whatever. Customers are the people that pick and choose, and they're the ones that are going to say, well, I wanted to order from you, because I'm trying to support Black owned businesses. Well, do that, support it, but you're going to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Just like you do anywhere else. I appreciate you supporting a Black owned women's a business, female owned business. Great, great. But you still have to pay for it. You know, you still have to pay for it. It's great.
LMC says, what if they paid a deposit for a big order, then cancel? And am I obligated to give back the deposit after I paid for the shirts and materials? I don't. I don't give back the deposit after I like if it's somebody and it especially if I have paid for everything, no, they're not getting the deposit back. When people make group orders, I have a form for them to sign, and I do sell the forms on my website, the same forms that I use right here in my business. I like if somebody come in here, it tells you that the deposit covers the supplies for your for me to do your order. So basically, when I was talking a little bit about that earlier. So when they come in there and they pay their deposit, they're not getting that deposit back. Okay, if you want these shirts, you can take these shirts with you, and I have that in my contract also. You can have these shirts, but you can't get your money back because this is your money right here.
Right. I've never had that to happen before. Um, and I guess it would depend on, for me, it would depend on at what point we're at. If you paid the deposit, last week, and I've already placed an order for shirts, I, you know, I got a problem with that. I got a real problem with that. I've never had that to happen. I pray to God it never does. And Brad, no, I didn't lose my religion, but because the Lord know my heart, as they say, and so do
You
my
silly.
church family. They know my heart, so I'm me no
What's
matter
up,
what.
Shay Shay?
Oh man, that's funny.
What's up, Shay Shay? And Rose said, "You've got your overhead to cover. I'm sorry, but people don't want stuff for nothing. Always asking for discount. Hey, they do. But, I had somebody that came up in here. I had a person, and they know me. And like when I was teaching, this person worked at the same school, but they was like a counselor. So, um, and I'm gonna just tell y'all this right here now. Like I went to Ole Miss, the University of Mississippi, the Rebels in Oxford, Mississippi. So when I come to my shop, I back in the front of my car. I got that Ole Miss logo on my on my bumper or whatever. So and then when I moved over here, I didn't tell nobody. I didn't tell my customers I was moving or nothing. And I changed the name of my shop because I'm not doing video editing anymore. So I have had people that come in here and I wasn't what they expected, if y'all understand what I'm saying. So I had I had one person that came in here and he saw the Ole Miss tag and he actually had went to Memphis. He was an older guy, and we was in here talking about basketball for a minute, and then he left. And he was like, he asked me, he was like, "Oh, is that your car out there?" You know, and I was like, "Yes, sir." And we just chatted for a minute about basketball, but I knew when he came, I wasn't what he was expecting. Okay, I had another person, the one that I was saying that used to work with me when I was teaching when I first moved back to Louisiana. Um, he came up in here and he didn't speak to me or nothing. Now this same man got the building with the lady who do my taxes. So I have spoke to him like I had just seen him not long ago. Because I always wait till the last minute to do my taxes or whatever. And I had been doing my taxes myself, but I went to her and I've been over there a few times. The lady who I did the video with, I've been over there a few times. So he know me. He remember me from school. He came up in here. He told me my shirts was too high. So, he was like, you can get them for less than that on the internet. All right, if you want to wait 6 months, go ahead and get them off the internet because I can have them to you at least by next week or something like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
Bar- Barb says, have it in your contract. Deposits are not refundable or stipulate a restock. Hey, once I
Yeah.
buy the
I like
shirts,
that.
most definitely, I'll give you
I
store
like
credit
that.
on something. But if I had somebody that ordered some brown shirts one time, it wasn't nothing I could do with those
Oh
brown shirts.
no.
And that was the last time that I did something like that. You had to pay a deposit. What's up, Toy Box?
I would have had a sale on Brown Lives Matter shirts.
You silly. You know what? It wasn't like how it is now back then. I mean, it's always been a certain way, but I should have been. If you ordered on brown shirts, you get them for half price or something. I didn't even think about that. I was just mad
Yeah.
about that situation, and I came up with my document that like within the same week. Miss Needlebug says I can't stand Facebook business. I found them biased.
I think it
Let
can
me see.
be. I stumbled onto this training thing that I was mentioning about Facebook ads the other day, and well, it's been a couple of weeks, not the other day, and when I went into it, it actually gives you the option. I mean, it's so much criteria in there that you can choose to direct your ad, who you want your ads to go to. Um, it's I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, so it may actually be biased. I haven't tried it since I've learned a little more about how to use the tools that they have available. But yeah, it may be. It may be. But I do know they have some parameters in there where you can pick and choose who you want to send, who you want your focus to be, your ideal customer through Facebook. That's right.
Patrice, you want
Charge
to come on?
everything.
You want to come
Yes,
on,
come
Patrice?
on.
Patrice says, "Yep, charge extra for the extras. It costs you, and you have to
That's
be
right.
okay with turning business. Yep, I don't have a problem with it.
Absolutely.
If they don't if they don't want to pay what I charge, it's somebody else that can help them. Maybe,
Right.
hopefully.
And I've have you ever seen those posts where people are like, yeah, I gave such and such a price on these shirts and they told me they can get them for such and such. I wish I would have somebody say that to me. I would like, look,
I
can I
had it.
get the number and I will order from them and then resell it to you. Okay. But yeah, I think you should go with that. Yeah. It's okay to say
Yeah,
no.
I,
Yeah. Every customer is not
of
your customer.
course.
You know.
Yeah, and I had that same thing happen. They was like, they wanted some birthday baseball shirts. The front was gonna have the same thing on it, but the back was gonna all be different. And I'm like, I can't do them for that price. If they do them for that price, I would go
Mm-mm.
with them. I started to
Right.
ask her for the number, but I ain't want her to feel like
Right.
I
Can
was
I
being
get that
rude.
number?
But I was like, hey, that'll save me some work.
Exactly. I could
Miss
use them on
Crafty,
some other things.
yeah, I'm gonna outsource to them, get them some more business. Miss Crafty says sublimation pricing question is $40 too much for a 4X shirt. It depends on how much you paying for it. I just sold a what size was that shirt? Well, actually, they ordered an extra large shirt, but I don't know if they was able to fit it. But
What is the
don't tell
most
nobody.
expensive shirt you've ever sold? I love that
Um,
question. What is the most expensive one single shirt you've ever sold?
I just sold a shirt for $50, but it was an all over print shirt, like the front and the back.
A t-shirt?
It was all over. Uh-huh. And it's like
Hmm.
front and back print. But like with the shirts, you have to be making money off of it. Depends on what you're paying for shirts and what type of
Right.
shirt it is. Now, if I'm selling like a Gildan 5,000 shirt for 4X, my price wouldn't be $40 unless they had a lot of prints. Like if they came in here and they just had one print on there, my shirts, okay, if they had one print on the 4X shirt, I'm trying to calculate what it is. Because I don't change my price a little bit. Let me get my pricing sheet. Because now that I got everything in square, I don't got to remember all this stuff. But um, shirts should start off around $20 or $25 to me. Like in my area now, if you in a different area, it may be different. But like for a 4X shirt, yes, they do pay more. And I have never had a person to complain like their price is going to be more. Okay, so I had a group order. The price for the regular shirts was like 14 by the amount that they ordered. And then the people who had, like I did have a 4X shirt, their shirt was like $20, you know, and
Yeah.
that was how much it was just for their 4X shirt with the same print everybody else had. So they don't usually complain because they know that those bigger sizes cost more. But it depends on what they want on it. This was a group order, so if they, depending on what it is and how many prints they want on it, $40 may not be too much. It just depends on what all you have on it. And
Right.
then,
And the
if you
people
had to
that wear
create,
those sizes, oh, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
Well, I was saying people that wear those sizes already know. that they're going to pay
They
more for
do.
a shirt. They already know because they, probably been wearing that size for a while, and they're typically going to know it's going to cost more. Um, but
Yeah.
I mean, and it costs us more to purchase those shirts. I mean,
Yeah.
especially if it's
Yeah.
something
And
specific. You got to have a Under Armour or something like. You got to have all that,
and
and okay, you know.
and Jewel, you say they probably been wearing that size for a while. Yeah, you don't just jump in a
I'm just
4X
saying.
overnight. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that ain't COVID way, buddy. That's
yeah.
fine. I
Toy
got my
box
COVID 20
says,
going on too, but yeah, yeah, 4X don't, unless you was 3X in the first place.
yeah. Toybot says, what is the best advice you can give someone starting out that is already set up to print? Legitimize your business if you have not. I feel like that's the number one thing. Once you decide you want to be a business, when I first got my equipment, I was trying to learn how to make shirts. I knew I wanted to work for myself, but I wanted to try it out first before I started doing shirts for other people. But once you start doing shirts for other people that's not your family that are paying you, you want to legitimize your business so you can get the price breaks from the wholesale companies and stuff like that. I think that would be my top advice.
Um, I would say, exactly what you said, but first and foremost, make something. Start. Just do it. Just start doing
Yeah.
something. A lot of times, and I did the same thing. I bought all this equipment. I had storage space where I was set up. I had my equipment set up in the storage space. Paid the people to put electricity in the storage space. Not even thinking about how bad the humidity would be, so that never worked. But I had all this stuff ready to go. Took me almost 5 months, 4 or 5 months to make my first sellable item. And I practiced a little, and I had done shirts a while back years ago, but you just got to start. You just got to do it. A lot of times people
Yeah.
have equipment sitting there and they just never take the plunge and do something. So make something. Just start. Get it going. Make something. Do something for a kid. Do something for a nursing home. Make something, for some friends or something. Just do it. Just start. Just don't wait.
All right. Stacy Brooks says, what about buying transfers, express example to get you started if you don't have the money to invest in a lot of equipment, then invest a little money at a time and learn to use the equipment. I agree with that. Like when I first started out, I just had a heat press. And I just used to make shirts for my son, and because all the little kids, they love like all the little cartoon shirts and stuff like
Hmm.
that comes out. And then I was like, you know what? I can't really do the letters like this. So I want to be able to put the letters and names or words or whatever on the shirts. So I ended up getting a vinyl cutter, and I didn't never know about transfers until after I was already screen printing. So like with the if I would have known about transfers, I probably would have started doing transfers. But when I started, I was doing like big orders, just cutting all that vinyl out and weeding it. That's why I do not like to weed vinyl. That's why I hate weeding vinyl. And I know hate is a strong word, but I really do. And so when I started getting those bigger orders, I knew that I was like, I can't keep doing this. It's got to be something else because it's taking me forever to do
Hmm.
these people's shirts. And I had did some shirts for a church, and the guy kept coming checking because I guess he wanted to make sure I was gonna have his shirts done on time. And I was like, yeah, I can do them. I have them done or whatever. So he came by a couple of times and checked. I ended up having to get like family members to help me, and this was like within the first year of me doing shirts. And eventually, I probably went like 2 years, and then I found out about screen print because I was like doing a lot of research, and then I haven't turned back from then. And I feel like with the transfers, one thing with the transfers, okay, like I had an order this week last week, and the people that came in on Tuesday, and they didn't come back until Thursday to pay the deposit. If I would have had to either take a chance and say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and order these transfers, and I don't
Right.
even know if they would have been in on time still. But they wanted them on the sublimation shirts, which I keep a bunch of sublimation shirts in stock. So
Right.
the only other thing would have been like, because I can screen print, but they wanted sublimation shirts, and I had everything to do that. But like, say that it was an order that I was going to have to screen print, you know, I would have had to wait for the transfers to come in. So if they would have ordered last minute like that, I would have ended up possibly losing that order,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
But like, if they would have and I don't know what's going on right here. Person that's on here, if you don't, I need you to show yourself. I'm gonna have to put you off of here because I don't know. Oh, okay, all right. Because I just saw your arm. I didn't know. I didn't know. Y'all know people. What's up? Give me a second to finish answering this question, and I'm gonna bring you on here. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But yeah, but with the transfers, you can make money using transfers. You want to make sure that you try them
Mm-hmm.
out and that they work. Because I was watching a live stream of a person that advocates for transfers, and they was having problems doing the transfers. And then instead of trying to figure out what the problem was, they kind of started talking about something else on the live stream. Like, I show y'all my problems, and when I'm having problems, I try to figure it out, and I tell y'all, okay, this is what I did to figure this problem out, so
Right.
that if y'all are having problems, that's why, like, when I did that embroidery video where I was having the issues, and I told y'all at the end of the video, this was what was going on. This was why I was having the issues,
Right.
but you want to make sure that you try out the transfers and that that they're going to work every time. Okay, I got another person
Yeah.
coming on here. I'm going to go ahead and bring them on here. What's up? Is that Yuki? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, we talking about customers and t-shirt business. You've been having some crazy customers lately.
I don't have any question for products.
So you just want to get on the live stream?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, you do t-shirts?
no,
Well, you on the wrong live stream, man.
goodbye.
What do you do? What you do?
I'm, I'm playing basketball.
You play
Basketball team.
basketball. Where you located?
Algeria.
You said Nigeria?
Algeria.
Oh, Algeria. Okay, I couldn't hardly hear you. All right, well, if you got something you want to say or whatever, you can say it. But we kind of having a t-shirt discussion. So if you got some questions about t-shirts, we can answer them. Hello? You freezing up. I appreciate you jumping on here.
Okay. Okay.
I was gonna ask him for his phone number, but he done got off now. He done got off. Now I'm gonna be single forever. Let me see. I'm
Oh
sorry.
God.
I'm so far behind on these comments, y'all. You silly Jew. I appreciate that, Faith Nine. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. And I can't really see all that stuff on here. And I'm sorry, I'm behind on the comments. I can't really see because I'm in this StreamYard studio, so I can't really see it. On YouTube, it usually pops up. Stacy says beautiful campus. My website is IamPrintSquad.com if you are looking for like t-shirt business type stuff. But if you're looking for merch, it's tshirtchicktv.com. And the links, they may not be below this video, but if you go on my below any other video, because I had to like type everything out and I didn't type some of that stuff out. But if you go, I will put it under this video later. But if you go below any of my videos, all of my links are below there. Let me see. Miss Nina Bug says I have to revisit. I'm just kind of trying to show some of y'all stuff because I'm just, behind when I'm giving detailed answers. What's up, Kenyatta says I'm new to your channel. Love how you just keep it real. I appreciate you watching and supporting, Kenyatta. Yeah, I try to let y'all know everything and not I be liking to surprise y'all with the videos and stuff like that sometimes, but I try to give y'all all the info that I can, because even with my mistakes, people can learn from that.
Mm-hmm.
Fred says, I understand the way you feel about the price you got from somewhere else, but you are now, but you are
You're
here
here.
now.
Okay,
So why
yeah,
with
he's
that
talking about
then?
the
You
people
silly,
that say I
Fred.
can get it for $5 down the street. Yeah, no, I don't even do that dance at all.
Miss Lisa says, I hate when black business put down other black, but what that mean, Miss Lisa? Nobody ain't putting nobody down unless you on a different live stream. You welcome, LMC. Sun Turtle says, how much for one color? Depending on your size and what type of shirt you want. Like if you getting all over print, it's gonna cost more than just a vinyl print. Let me see. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing? Let me know. Let me know you good and you ready to come on here. Look like you DJing or something. Look, we getting all kind of people on here today. We got a DJ look like. Hey, DJ Rob B still the #1 DJ though. You ready to come on? And you are a t-shirt person, right?
Please.
Let me go. Let me go on and let this person on. What's up?
Yeah, Jules, if you would like to click on the free TV screens, not two, click on free. No. Click on the other TV screen. Yes, that's better. Jules, I mean, Mrs. Sid, let
What's
me
up?
let you know something. Do not be greedy, for other people may not be as powerful as you. Other people in the world are actually starving, hungered, and really hungry. I can see that you have a place to live and a shelter over your head. But there could be weak and hungry people in the world, and you are asking people for money. Is that the right thing to do? Would you justify you asking for cash? Now, I would justify you asking people for money if you donated that money to the people who are worse off than yourself. What do you think
I
about
I
that?
don't ask people for money. I sell
Yes, you
t-shirts and
do.
people come
You
to
just
me.
did that before I joined the show. And
Huh?
it's there on the video. You ask people to click on those links below. It's recorded. It's live on your
If
show.
if you look below this video,
Oh,
is
no.
not
I'm
the
going to
only
look
link.
below your video. That is
If you
where
look,
the money problem
man, this
begins.
my channel. If I can't get a word in, you're gonna be booted off. I let you do all that jibber jabber talking you was doing. So I mean, if I
Talk.
don't have a problem if everybody don't agree with what I say, but let me speak. This is my channel. I let you spoke, and you asked me a question, but you won't let me answer it. So now I have not asked for money on this channel. If people want to give money, then they do it on their own. I don't come on here saying, let me, y'all give me some money, y'all do this, y'all do that. I sell t-shirts, and the reason I started selling t-shirts is because people, well, I sell t-shirts because I print t-shirts, but I sell my merch because people asked about it. I was wearing shirts, and people wanted to
Sin.
get the
Sin.
shirts or
Listen,
whatever.
right? I am not trying to argue with you. I am just saying, maybe, just maybe, give that money to people who deserve it, who are maybe less fortunate than yourself, because you don't need the money. Give that money to
You,
kids in Africa who are
how do you
drinking
know I
dirty
don't need the
water.
money? How do you know I don't need the money? I have kids here,
Do
and
you,
I don't know
do you
anybody in
drink
Africa.
dirty water? Do you drink dirty water from the gutter? No, you don't. You got
That
clean
just
water.
I know a lot of people
You
that
got
don't drink dirty
sanitized
water.
water because you live in America. Yeah?
Oh.
Look, I know a lot of
Sin.
people that don't drink dirty water
Maybe,
that
maybe give your money to
that are
people who
that
are
don't have a
unfortunate
house.
than you. Yeah. By the way,
Oh,
I do wish to argue with you. Bye bye. Have a nice
thank you.
day.
Bye bye. Be blessed. Drink clean water.
Yeah, he ain't got
What?
nothing better to do. He don't know. He
What?
don't know.
I think he's got
He
all that
don't,
equipment.
yeah,
I think that's what he does.
look, maybe if he wasn't on here, he would be injuring himself or possibly trying to jump in a bridge or something. So, Lord, I pray for this man that was just on the live stream. I pray that you would just touch him in your son Jesus' name. Amen. So we're gonna move
Amen.
on from that. All right.
Amen.
Right
T-shirts,
here.
T-shirts.
Uh-oh. Look, now this thing don't want to show up. Let me see. Is it gonna show up? I live in
Oh,
Denmark. It's charging 48 for a, I can't read that. Let me go back. For a
a color T-shirt.
top quality t-shirt for one color. It depends. Now, I don't know how much the shirts cost in Denmark when you buy the blank shirts. I don't know. And then depending on okay, you said a one color shirt. It depends. I can't say that $48 is too much for a shirt. So I mean, I don't know. It just kind of depends on what they're getting on the shirt and how much it costs you to get to purchase the shirt. Because some shirts cost more than other shirts. Like the Gildan 5000, that's some of the cheaper shirts. You can get a Bella Canvas shirt, and that's going to be a more expensive shirt. So it just kind of depends. And then it depends on the by size and stuff like that too. Why? Oh, I finna say. Okay, it's showing the thing now. Face says very professional and good information. Son says, I know, sorry. Miss Lisa says, not trying to be nosy, but did y'all use grants and loans to get your business started? I did not. I have not. I just recently, up until recently, when the COVID stuff hit, is probably the most grants or loans or whatever you want to call them that I've got. I've like everything I have bought. I bought like the heat press. You know, I didn't use no loan or nothing. All of my equipment was paid for in my shop. Right now, I'm paying for something, but everything had been paid for in my shop all the way through me screen printing. You know, so just recently, I've been purchasing a few things, but I advise you to kind of start, get part of your equipment. You don't have to get everything all at once. And then, like, while you got a job, buy a little bit of something here, a little bit of something there. And then once you get enough, start working, trying to build your business and grow your business. And then once you start getting a few customers and stuff, maybe you can expand and not have to work for somebody else and just have your own business.
Yeah. I think I was working full time, and what I did was I just bought piece by piece, get some tax refund money in, buy some stuff, and as I got it, I bought it. And when I sold stuff, I reinvested it back into the business, and bought something else. I mean, I kind of still do that. I'm just at the point now where time to buy some more equipment, just trying to figure out what to buy next. And somebody was asking about using transfers. That's a good way to start. I mean, I just thought about it. I think one of the first large orders I did was for a wedding, and they got shirts for the wedding party, and I utilized Transfer Express and got everything, the names, which had I known more at that time, I could have gotten the bigger transfer from Transfer Express and just cut the names myself out of vinyl. But hindsight, it's 2020. You learn a lot going along. So, and I want to take an opportunity to say thank you to Sin, because I've learned so much watching you. I can't even tell you. I whine and cry all the time talking about you, but you just offer so much information to people that are starting out. I've watched probably every video you have. I've even watched the ones where you were making videos. So yeah, I knew all about that background. I could have gave you history before you done your introduction because I saw all of it. You know, I was like, hey. So let me apologize
Thank
for
you.
my
I appreciate it.
workspace mess.
Oh, my area back there is a mess right now too. You see, I
Your
try to
area
come in
is
here where,
beautiful. Okay, this is not.
well,
But
I'm
I've been working, so that's
I'm
what
talking about back
happens.
in the workspace. It's stuff everywhere. It's stuff
It's looking
everywhere
like
back
you
there.
working. That's fine. I think that's what it's supposed to look like.
Look, the cleanest place is up front where the people come in at.
Right, right.
What's up to all the people that came in since I spoke to a lot of y'all? What's up, Lakeisha, Faith9, Kenyatta? If I didn't say, what's up, W. Elliott? How you doing? David said, when you start out, do you need to know how to draw and use Photoshop and Illustrator? Um, no, you do not. You can actually buy designs. You can go on Etsy and purchase designs.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go on, it's a lot of different websites that sell designs. You can go, like, depending on what you're doing, if you're getting transfers, if you like, I know Stalls Transfer Express, they have a program you can go on there and create designs. I'm not sure if you can actually use those designs or if you just have to order their transfers. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't. But you can buy designs. I mean, it's not real hard to start creating like simple designs, like when you have people that come to get something done. If it's something that you can't do, just be honest with them and tell them, hey, I can't do this design. But it is also a lot of companies too that you can send artwork out to. If it's not perfect, you can say, hey, this is what I want the artwork to be, but I want it to have this word on it instead of that word. You can, and it's a lot of companies out there like that.
Mm-hmm. I would also
And
add,
Fiverr.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. I've used Fiverr for stuff. Also, matter of fact, the thing I was telling you about before, the family reunion thing that got canceled, I had one of the mock-ups I did. I had Fiverr to do one of the mock-ups, so I was really irritated because I paid to have that done. And then the other thing,
Yeah.
you can use any software, any graphic program. People use Word, they use Publisher,
Yep.
they use Word Perfect, anything that can handle graphics and do what you want it to do. If you're just doing like text or just the basic text, which is a trend that I don't ever see going away because people always have something they want to say and put it on a shirt. Sometimes it's just text. I mean, you don't have to have Photoshop and Illustrator. Those things. It's just a font. It's just a font, and you can get those free by downloading the
Yep.
Silhouette software. You can use that free all day. You can use Cricut software free all day too. Doesn't cost you anything. You can lay your stuff out. Good to go. You can't save it as an SVG, but it's lots of opportunities to start. It really is. Hey,
My
Kenyatta,
bad.
where you from? Wait a
That
minute.
was UPS.
I'm sorry, I'm saying your name wrong. Kenita S. Where are you from?
I'm from Louisiana, straight out of
I'm in
Manny.
Virginia. In the RBA. I don't even know what I'm doing with my hands. Virginia.
W. Elliott, you silly. I can't. It won't show the whole thing across the screen. Are y'all seeing the whole thing across the screen?
Yeah, what in the Great Britain
Okay, I'm
world is
not.
going on? I saw that.
I'm
That was
not seeing the whole
hilarious.
thing. Beth, what's up, Beth? How you doing?
Oh,
Stacy says, I would say that it's a difference when dealing with some black businesses, different customers. So, hey, yes, it is.
yeah.
I
Or
I ain't
lack
gonna talk
thereof
about it.
customer service, right? Yeah, I mean it's like
Yep.
that, but that's in it. It's not a black thing. That's a people thing. people can be trifling or they cannot. You know, it's a people thing. It's not a black thing.
You silly Tip. Tip like says no more people added to your life. Hey, I don't know where they be coming from. They just want to be on here. I don't know. I
Hey, I
have
want to
no
be on.
clue what he
You
was
send me all
talking
your
about.
money. Send me all your money.
Yeah,
Please send
you've
me.
been
See,
drinking
you
dirty
got my
water.
address.
If
Right.
if you've
Only
been
when I have
drinking
to.
dirty
But
water, I would send it to you.
right. Well, I know you would. I know you
Do
would.
do,
I know you
do you
would.
have clean water to drink? If you don't have clean water to drink, I mean, if you have clean water to drink, you may need to send your money to somebody else. I'm just
What?
trying to show all the things or whatever. Hey, I
Did you
let him
see?
talk,
Yeah. Yeah. You
huh?
did good. Better.
There might
Better than me.
there might be a person that need my prayer. God might be sending them here for a reason.
That's right.
So I try not to be too mean, but he wouldn't even let me get a word in. So
Right. Right.
W. Ellis said the boot. Y'all silly. Kick him out the classroom. Y'all silly.
You need to go stand at the door in the hallway.
Hey, but you know what? You never know. Like he came on here with a whole bunch of foolishness. You don't never know people mental state and stuff. Like for real, you really don't.
Well,
And
he has a lot of
sometimes people
equipment.
be
It
need.
seems like he was. That's his thing. Maybe.
Look, it was a whole bunch of comments during that time, huh? Let me see. I'm trying to get down to the bottom. I'm trying to show everybody's comment. The comments I'm reading. Hey, Joy, if you just tuned in after the crazy moment, you
Oh
might have to
my
go back
God.
and watch. It was a good laugh moment.
All right.
That was the best comment right there. Wow, that was weird. All right, Jay, I'm gonna send all my money. What's your cash app so I can send you all my money, Jay? The devil always busy. You welcome, Miss Nina Bug.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
What's up, Just Paper Crafting? How you doing? What's up, Michi? Look, all the people that came in during that time probably left right back out. They was like, "What
Right.
am I
Right.
coming into?"
It's like, what in the world? I thought this was t-shirts. Oh my
George
goodness.
Lopez says, "CN runs a business, not a charity. If CN or anybody else is receiving a commission via an affiliate link with any company who offers them, then that is good business." Yeah, like I give a lot of I have had a lot of people and it ain't really like I'm trying to say I'm something that I'm not, but I've had a lot of people that have thanked me for helping them start. And I know for a fact when I started, it wasn't no detailed videos like the way that I do. Like it's a lot of people that ask for a lot of videos. I pretty much got a video on everything that I could think of because like when I'm doing nothing, I write I write down lists of videos that come to my mind. And like if people say, "Hey,"
Mm-hmm.
I used to do it more when people used to leave the video topics in the comments. I'm getting close to the end, y'all. I'm getting close to the end. But I try to answer y'all questions and stuff like that. But at the same time, y'all do need to find your own way. Y'all do need to do some research, and figure out some of the stuff on your own because if in order to run a business, you're gonna have to be able to figure some things out. Y'all shouldn't expect nobody else to give you all the answers. Pam says just took I just took out my first loan to purchase equipment today since I started 9 years ago.
Yes,
All right,
Pam.
Pam.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
And Jocelyn
Yes.
says congrats.
Yes, absolutely. When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
What's up, Pink is pretty. I appreciate you. I appreciate you jumping on here and all the support. Willis says, so sounds like a contract would be the guy. Yep. You need to get a contract. and that way it let them know, tell them read over this. You make sure it's like the way I do. Since I just bought a new copy machine, since my other one was having issues, like I have always, like, I fill out the paperwork with them because it's a part on there that I sign. And until they pay the full amount, they have to use that contract as their receipt. Like, I'm not just printing out a receipt for, okay, you paid for half. Here's your receipt. I use that contract as their receipt, and I tell them that this is your receipt until you finish paying for the order, and then I can give you a full receipt for the total order. And I haven't had any issues with it. I did have that one lady that cursed me out that time, but we work things out later. Beth says Inkscape is a free graphics program. Kenyatta says, do you have a Facebook group or page? I have a Facebook group, but it's not really my group anymore, Print Squad, because I don't have access to Facebook anymore. I don't have access to my Facebook page. Somebody hijacked my page, and Facebook has not helped me get back into it. I've been saying I'm gonna have to contact my lawyer and see if I can get them to reach out to Facebook to either shut all that stuff down or give me access back to it. But I was never really a Facebook person. Barb says GIMP is great and it's free. I use it even though I have Photoshop. Kenyatta says I'm from Memphis. I used to go to Ole Miss. I've been in Memphis a lot. Canetta, is it Canetta?
No, she spelled it out for me. Kenyatta. Oh, I hope I said it right. She spelled it out for us. I saw it on there.
Okay. All right. I'm country, so.
Oh, Pam is in Virginia too. Yes. I just saw that.
Hammer USN says, I get designs from Fiverr for like $10 all the time for larger order. Send, please. What's the best heat press you have had less than $1,000? I got the Hicks. It's the Hicks. What is it called? Econo press, I believe. The Hicks Econo press I believe is what it was. Now, this press does not have a timer on it. It's a swing away press. It was the 15 by 15. That's the one that I started out my business with. And I don't remember how much it was. It might have been like 500 and something at that time for that 15 by 15, maybe $600. They have a newer version of it out, but that was what I did because I wanted to go with a name brand press. That press still works. It actually still works, but I just don't. I ended up giving it to my sister. All right, Barb says she's in Minnesota. And I got you. Kenyatta. Okay, Kenyatta. I got you. My bad. See, if Jewel wouldn't have tried to pronounce it different, I would have pronounced it country. I would have been like Kenyatta because I'm country. She messed me up trying to be city like and stuff. I'm just messing with you, Jewel.
You fine. You're fine. I said, Kenyatta, I said the same thing. He had state-of-the-art equipment in that room. I don't know what he's doing with it, but that was scary.
Tip says, I'm in Baton Rouge. Good time. Hey, I just left Baton Rouge a couple of weekends ago. I had to make a stop down there on my way back from New Orleans. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. Look, it's trying to make me catch up. Seeing you giving away free information daily and others are charging for that. That guy's just the enemy. Hey,
I know. He'll be all right. That is right.
Let me see. Torbach says, you helped me and I'm truly grateful. He's strange. Put in on A. It's something more than Ian is gonna get on. Y'all, look, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened today. Okay, so last week, now I had not had a big order in a while, y'all. So last week I noticed the UPS man was like traveling back and forth on the road like early. And I saw y'all know my regular UPS man, y'all have seen him in a video. Some of y'all have. Mm-hmm. He's a black guy. So it was a white guy driving the UPS truck. So, that's real noticeable. You know, okay, my guy is black. So if it would have just been a black guy, I might not have noticed. But I was like, okay, this is not my regular UPS guy. Since I had not got a package that, he had been traveling on the road. Okay, so I had a package that came in today, had a different guy. It was a black guy. So when he came to the shop, I was like, I saw that we had been having a different guy all last week. What happened to the other guy? He done got himself in some trouble. So he may not even be coming back to work, the guy said. So I don't know. We gonna have to see. And y'all know I have had so many issues with that guy. I had a lot of issues with him. I had been praying for him to find something better so that he would move on, because I felt like he would just be like not bringing my packages on purpose. Because I've been doing this business since 2008, 2007, somewhere around there when I started doing the video editing. But I actually got my shop in 2009. So all these years, the UPS people have worked with me, and they delivered down this road first. So when I was moving to this building, I was like, yes, I'll be getting my packages first. He'll go and still do whatever he want to do and bring my package back at 7 o'clock at night or something. So yeah, now my phones are thinking I'm talking to it. But yeah, so he may not be coming back. And then the last time he basically told me, he was like, you got me for 3 years, that he was going to be working this area for 3 years. So, he thought he was going to be working here for 3 years, but, God had other plans for him, possibly. I don't know if he going to come back or not. Brad says, seeing I bought my first single press 7 years ago and got frustrated because there was no information out there. It wasn't until I saw you guys that I started to see stuff to give me help. Hey, and that's what it was like when I started.
Yep, I had the same experience, exact same experience.
And now everybody is doing it. And I really feel like, I feel like I started all this stuff. Like, to be honest, which I really do. Like, I feel like when I started just being my regular old country self, everybody was like, you know what? If she can do it with that big forehead and talking like she live in the woods, we can do it. And I honestly really do feel like because I came on here like showing mistakes, and a lot of people started coming on here because it wasn't as many like crafters video, like t-shirt videos and stuff out there when I first started doing them. It was people like Caspic Productions, Ryan Net, and these are like big businesses. It wasn't really that many people out there doing stuff. And at that time, Jonathan from Caspic Productions, he wasn't like as big as he is now. He didn't have, like, he wasn't selling equipment and stuff like that. Let me see. I'm trying to get to the bottom.
I have been looking for some guidance on YouTube, and I would listen, and it was never, a lot of times, because I don't screen print. I have before once long ago, but it's not what I do now. And so I was going through searching, trying to find somebody that matched my height, you know what I'm saying? And then when I heard your accent, I said, oh my God, I love her. I love her. And it's another guy, I can't remember his name, but he is, of course, a bigger business than what I have. And he brags about you all the time. I cannot remember his name, but almost every other video of his, I don't follow him that much now, but he always talks about how wonderful you are. And I cannot agree with him more. I mean, you just, girl, see all this luxury, y'all?
Thank you. I appreciate it. You see it. Yeah. And I mean, I have even had like some of the people that started doing videos after me, like all of these people used to be part of the print squad, like for real. Like Reyes used to be part of the print squad. Stan Banks used to be part of the print squad. I even got comments from from Stan and from what's his name, Print Life. I can't think of his name. They was like saying I inspired them to start doing videos. And I remember Stan left a comment talking about he was trying to get like me, and then it's just a lot of the the people that's out now. if I wouldn't have started doing videos, I don't know if they would have started, because I was just like
Yep.
being myself. And really, I wasn't trying to do t-shirt videos. I was doing cooking videos, because cooking is something that I've been loved a long time ago. And that was the I used to do, like, because I was doing video editing, so I was doing like some music videos. I had those posted. I was doing like DVDs for different churches and different things like that, and weddings, and so I was just coming on here, trying to basically just be a YouTuber by like doing cooking video, like just, I don't even know. I used to do like crazy videos. Like I used to do this thing called what was it called? Miss MacGyver. And I would like make some crazy thing, like, I one time, like, I was like, what if you were somewhere and you got your baby and you don't have no diapers? And I found like newspaper and stuff, and I made a diaper out of newspaper. So my child, my youngest child, he was the guinea pig. So I'm just like,
baby.
it was like I used to do a bunch of
You
foolishness
owe
on here,
him.
but then
You
I
owe him for
noticed,
putting them out there like that.
well, he wasn't, you couldn't see nothing or nothing like that. And now
No, but
he's a
I'm just
clown.
saying.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Beth, she's 62. That's what I'm saying. I'm starting a new business. That's
Everyone
what's
is
up.
like, hey, it ain't never too late to start one, Beth. It's
It's sure
never too
not.
late.
Yep, I'm
It's
56 and
children hungry in America.
I don't plan on, I'm 55. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So
Let me see. What's up, Marilyn? How you doing? Hey, I have got comfortable with my forehead now. I've got comfortable with it now. So we good friends. Kathleen says hit the like button. Let me see. Miss Nina Bug says, I started off with a 5-in-1 Amazon press 5 years ago, and I'm still using it. It works great on mugs and shirts. Hey, a lot of
yep.
people have good success with it. Some people they die quickly, but I just wanted something I knew for sure was gonna be there, because it had a lifetime warranty. But like, if you get one of those presses off Amazon, I just recommend get the warranty. But I feel like if you're trying to start a bit, sometimes we don't know if we're gonna start a business. We just be like, you know what, I want to be able to make t-shirts. But when other people start asking you for them, then you're like, you know what, I can start a business. Yep. Rock, I didn't greet you. Thank you for joining. That's what Shayna said. What's up, Shay? Shay,
Hey,
you ought to
Shay.
come on here. You gonna come on here, Shay?
Come on. Come on
Jocelyn
through.
says, hooray, Virginians.
Yes. Where are you? Jocelyn, what part of Virginia? Pam, you're in Virginia too, I thought.
All of my equipment that I have now is pretty much new, Stacy. I sold a heat press a long time ago. It was that Hicks one, but all of that, the equipment that I have now is no more than 3 years old. Maybe not even. I think about 3 years old. The two heat presses that I have in there, the oldest two.
How many do you have, Sam?
I have three regular ones, and then I got that huge one in there.
Do you still have your Hicks? Did you send that back or?
No, they never did come pick it up. They were supposed to pick it up in 2020, last year. I had it
I was
for
about
over
to
a
say,
year.
it's been a year. It's been a year at least. Because I remember when you
Yeah,
got
and
it.
actually, now that Hicks heat press, it heats up super fast. Like, I turned that heat press on when I first got here, and I came in here and I was doing a couple things, and then next thing I hear a beep letting me know it was ready to go, and I'm like, dang, that haven't even been 10 minutes.
Look, I got a funny
That
story about
thing heat
Hicks.
up
I got a
fast.
funny story. So listen, when I was about 18 or 19, I wanted to make t-shirts. Well, my first shirt I made when I was 8, but that's a whole nother story. But I was about 18 or 19. So my mom was like, well, I found this heat press thing. And she found, God rest her soul, my mom, she found this heat press for me. I still have it. It's 9x12, right? And I was making t-shirts and doing little things for the family and everything. Anyway, that one of my Amazon presses went down, right? I was in a bind or to do the next day. And I was like, good Lord, what can I do? What can I do? I said, oh, I still got that press my mama gave me. Now, I told you I was 55. My mom bought this thing when I was 18. So I go find it. I pull it out. It's got the temperature thing on it. It's a knob. And now the knob spins completely around. So you really have no idea how hot it is. I pulled that thing out, plugged it up. I finished the job. I was like, this thing is a workhorse because I don't hardly use it anymore. And I've had it forever. So I look at the back of it. You know what it is? Hicks.
What? A Hicks?
It's a Hicks.
And look,
I couldn't even kill it.
I wanted to be a Hicks girl. If it wouldn't have been for that press coming in damaged and the way that they did in the beginning, I wouldn't have nothing in there but Hicks presses probably.
Oh my God.
I don't even know if they make an auto open press.
I don't know, but they're not pretty. They're not pretty, but they are.
Yeah, they just
that thing still works. It still works, and it's moved with me all these years. College, life, marriage, babies, and I've had that press the whole time. I went and plugged it up last year, and it worked.
It's older than your kids, huh?
It's older than my children.
You do have adult kids, so that thing is grown. Yes. It's grown.
I've been married to that longer than I have met my husband.
Don't say that no more. He might get jealous. He might
be jealous of my craft press. Oh man.
W. Elliott said, seeing during the pandemic, watching your videos inspired me to get a heat press. I've been buying a lot of merch to press on. Thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah. Good job. Good job. He just did it. Or she. Sorry. Yeah.
Look, I thought when Scoob used to come on here, I thought she was a guy because her name was Scoob, and she was like, I'm a girl, and we ended up being good friends. And but
I get that
I used to always think she was a guy.
Yeah, Stan used to call me dude. I was like, Stan, I'm a nana. I'm a nana. You remind me, I have children older than you.
What's up, Mona? Cheryl said, yes, you handled that very professionally.
Yes, you did.
Hey, I be trying. I'm the same all the time, y'all. Like, for real. Like, if you can ask anybody that's ever met me in real life, I'm like, I don't come on here trying to act like I'm something I'm not, or I'm the same all the time. Like, I'm just country. I want to just be myself. Kathleen says, hit that like button for seeing. Thank you, Kathleen. Oh, I think I read that one. Hey, my forehead, I have grown into it. I ain't going to read that comment, Hammer. Pam, yes, I was. Y'all know I was like really shy. Like for real, in a shell shy, for real. And just coming on here, even though I can't see all of y'all, this has helped me to get out of my shyness. Like when I had to teach classes in California just last year, and y'all know how long I've been doing my YouTube channel. I got over 1,000 videos up. And last year I was petrified about doing class. I was going, if it wasn't for school, I would have not did it, because I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going. Even after I told the people, yeah, I'll do them, I was not going to go. I was like, no, I'm not going to go. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. And I went, and it wasn't as bad as I thought. I didn't try to go to ISS. They wanted me to come. You know, I didn't want to be honest with you, I did not want to go. But now, you know, they send me email me the information every year now, since I did it that first time. But because of COVID and stuff, I never did respond back. So I'm gonna try to when they send it again, they'll be sending it out shortly, probably about October, and I'm gonna go ahead and sign up for next year, and hopefully I'll be able to to do some more classes next year.
And let us know, because we will be there to support you, sis. We will be there to support you. The Prince Squad will be there. Hey, W. Elliott.
All
Oh
right,
yeah,
W.
sorry about
Elliott,
that.
I appreciate that. Hey, and that's good you said that because in my mind I was thinking there was because of name. I don't even know. Elliott,
Hmm.
that's
Elliott.
probably the
Uh-huh.
last name, but let me see. Oh, it's all good, Hammer. It's all good. I just don't, foolishness. I still watch other people's channels and stuff sometimes. I want to be accountable. Hey, all right, Pam.
Hey, yeah. It's
Go ahead.
better than being a parent. Let me just tell you that.
I don't know if I'm ready. I hope it's a few years because I just got an 18-year
Oh,
old, but
oh.
but his daddy, I don't even know. I swear, when I retire, I'm leaving Michigan. Hey, I be trying. I'm trying to be great. I'm still trying to be great. Thank you.
You are. You
What's
are.
that? All right, Stacy, thank you. I made it all the way to the end. So that means the comments and stuff is slowing down. So if anybody else got any comments, questions, anything y'all want to say, y'all go ahead and my bad. I be forgetting how to go back to the comments. Y'all let me know. W. Elliott says, yes, I too played basketball and most friends call me Elliot. All right. Yeah, so if anybody got any comments, questions, I've been on here a couple of hours. But actually almost 3 hours, y'all.
Really?
Because it's
I
almost
don't know
eight
why I didn't
o'clock.
see it. I missed it. I didn't. That's why I didn't catch up with you till later. Because yeah, she's a goat.
Look, this the best comment all day. Thank you, Miss Ninglebug. I
Yes.
appreciate that. Pam says, my son is 33 and married for hey, all those threes. All
It's
those
coming.
threes. Hey,
It's
this the
coming.
year, Pam. This is the
Yeah,
year.
it's
All those
coming.
threes right there.
Yeah, it's coming.
You gonna get a Christmas present this year, Pam. Let me know when you do.
Uh-oh. Saying prophetic now too. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hey, let me know. Let me know, Pam. What's the best ink to purchase for the 1500? I was when I had a converted printer, I was buying what was it called? And I never really had no clogs in that printer either. InkX Pro. I mean, it's a lot of inks out there that I have
Mm-hmm.
never used, so I can't really say
Yeah.
that's the best. But with InkX Pro, I never really had no issues, and I wasn't really my sublimation printer was just like sitting there. And I just recently sold it, and the person that I sold it to, I had them on live chat video so that I could show it to them, and I let them
Mm-hmm.
see everything, and because I wasn't gonna sell something that if it's something wrong with it, I would never sell nothing like that. And
Right.
if she would have been like, oh, she haven't do too much to it to get it to work, I wouldn't have had no problem, and she wouldn't have wanted to buy it. But yeah, it would
Printer
just sit
Jack
there
is
sometimes.
good too. Ink,
Who was it?
I've used Inks Pro and Printer Jack, and I just hold on. I just bought some. Let me. It's really good too. Um, pardon my mess, y'all. Sorry. That's how I
I'll
do
put
it.
that one back on the screen when she come back. Thank you, Faith Nine. Hey, Julius, you don't miss some stuff. You're gonna have to go back and check it out. You're gonna have to go back and check it out. What's up, John? Y'all don't missed a lot. Go ahead. Yeah, that's some sublimation ink.
I got it from
That she,
Amazon.
yeah, she said that's some good
And
sublimation ink.
um, Crafty. Hey, Cat Crafty. I work from home. I had actually last year had the opportunity to get a
Um,
space, and I
so,
prayed on it the night before I was supposed to sign the lease. It was like right before Memorial Day last year before last. I chickened out, got scared, couldn't do it. The traffic flow was awesome, all that good stuff, but I was scared. But who
look,
knows what the Lord has in store for Rock Expressions? Maybe this year will be the year.
look, Jewel, what you was just saying. Now when I got that first building that I got, the rent was like $300 a month. I was an apartment manager, and I had the building for a couple of months, and I wasn't like because that was such a demanding job. I didn't really have time to, to go there or whatever. And they ended up firing me for no reason. And I done told this story a lot of times. They ended up firing me for no reason. And God like really blessed my business. Like, look, I'm gonna go on and say this on here because I usually don't say what
Don't
it
do
was,
it.
but like,
Don't do it. Don't do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Because you know
but
how you do your lives. Let them know.
okay, you silly. Okay, so like I used to sell CDs, y'all. Like I used to sell, CDs. And my CDs was the bomb because I used to do video editing. I used to print on them. They look like the real deal. I gave them to you in a case with the listing of the songs, the picture, the album art, and all that stuff. So that was the thing that I used to do when I used to side hustle. I used to actually teach. I was teaching and I was doing it. I would take Fridays off. If the Friday was the 1st or the 15th, I would take it off and go sell CDs. And I could make like $500 in one day just selling CDs, easy. And but anyway, when I decided I wanted to get a building, that was what I sacrificed that. I had to talk with God and I was like, you know what? I know I don't need to be doing this and I want you to bless my business. So I'm done. I'm not doing that no more. So people would be coming to me asking me if I did that. And, and I would say, I don't do that no more. I don't do that no more. Um, so then yeah, that small building I had, it was $300 a month. So then, like, when the people fired me, like, honestly, for no reason, like, I have never had a job where, like, I've always been in good with my boss. Like, my bosses have always loved me because, see, my thing is, like, I've always been, until I got here on YouTube, I've always been real shy. So when everybody else is over there talking, I'm working because, I don't want to talk to y'all because I'm shy, and, that's how I have always been. So once they fired me and I was able to be at my shop and I was making like bringing home over $2,000 a month when I first started. I used to be like, I was doing the football shirts on Fridays and I would be sitting at home like counting money, probably looking like a drug dealer, sitting there like count money. And it was reminding me of like the CD times. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. Like when I used to sell CDs, I had an envelope that I used to, it had tithes wrote on it. I would be taking my tithes money out of that CD money, putting it in that envelope. And when Sunday came around, I was putting that money in church. And even though I was doing something I didn't really need to be doing at that time, God saw, okay, she trying to get it together. And eventually he put the desire in me to do my own business and not be doing those CDs and stuff. And he blessed my business. And that's why I always say this is God's business right here. And then like even moving into this building, I didn't know if I could afford this building. I really didn't. But I prayed about it the night before I made the decision. And the next morning, God put a song in me that it was a song I hadn't heard in a long time. Do it again. So when he put that song in me and I woke up singing that song, and I'm like, you know what, why am I singing this song? And I realized that God was telling me, you didn't think you could afford the first building, so now you about to get in this second building. I'm gonna do it for you like I did the last time. So that was basically why I went ahead and got the building, because like to be honest with you, I was like, I had money saved up, but I didn't know what was gonna happen after that money ran out if things didn't go right. And it's really crazy because it had been a little bit slow, and then God just like what she was saying, lip syncing overflow. God just overflowed it, and I've been like super busy, and people just been coming and stuff, and like I got an order that I was gonna do today that I'm gonna have to do tomorrow, but other than that, I've been staying pretty busy.
I gotta thank you again, Sim, for you've always been in every video, even if things didn't go the way you intended the live to go or the video to go. You stay transparent, you stay just regular, just always regular. And I this is why I've been watching you all these years that I've been doing this. I've been watching, I've been watching and learning and picking up tips on things. I go back, review. I still do go back and review things and try to learn more, try to share what I've learned. And I just thank you. I thank you for taking the time to do it because, I mean, all of us on here are either starting a business, considering starting a business, and some of us are still working full time. And for all of us, there are only 24 hours in a day. And it takes a lot of time to walk away from your family and your business and stop and create something for free to give to somebody else so that they can prosper. And that right there, yeah, that's good stuff. And I thank you for it. I thank you so much
You're
because
welcome.
it's not grand, but hey, you're part of this too. I mean, it is what it is. I resigned from my job last year, so do this full time now. So thank you.
That's
Thank you for
awesome. That's
all you've
awesome.
done and
And
all you
like,
continue to do.
yeah, and like with the building thing, I was scared. Like the first building, I was like, okay, I wasn't under no obligation to stay there for no certain length of time. It was like a month to month,
Mhm.
but this one right here, I signed paperwork for for this. So, I can't just be like, well, I'm done, and then I got all this stuff. Where am I gonna put all this stuff? So it's gotta work.
Yeah,
Or I'm
right,
gonna have to be
right.
selling stuff, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. All this stuff is electrically wired in, so you know,
Locked in
it's gonna.
now, right?
Yep. Let me see. I'm sorry.
That's
I was just.
amazing.
I appreciate you, Pink. I ain't gonna put that comment up here, but I really appreciate you, and God bless you, and just keep working at your business. Everything is not going to just happen all at once. And sometimes we go through tests. God allow us to go through things to prepare us for what he got for us. If we get it too soon, we're not going to be ready for it. Kind of like you got to think about it like a baby. Like, the ultimate goal of a baby, they start out on milk. Then they eating like the baby food that's I think is really gross now. The mashed up baby food. But that's all preparing them to be able to eat the meat and the vegetables and everything else that's gonna nourish their bodies and let them grow into adults. But if they get it too soon, they could choke on it and die.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
I mean, you just gotta be, I guess, really kind of in your season. Wait for your season. Sometimes it's not time for you yet. That's like with me. It's some things that I'm wanting that I haven't got yet, but I know it's gonna happen because I ain't gonna get deep into the word, but I know what God word say, and I know the things that I want, how faithful I've been, and how I've been doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm gonna be rewarded. So even when I'm going through tough times, I just gotta keep pushing. Diane says I have to watch the replay. Just got home and it looks like I missed some baby. Hey, we done talked. It's a lot. It's a lot. Look, that's like Patrice from Craftable Things. She been having them super long lives. I watch them, and the good thing about YouTube, it'll pick up where you left off. You
Right.
watching it until a
Yep.
certain point, it'll pick you right back up. Sometimes not exactly, but yeah, it'll get you. W. Ellis says, God is awesome. You were faithful over your hustle money, and God rewarded you. Yep, and I'm
Yep.
still waiting on some things, but I know He gonna do it though when the time is right for me. You
I just
welcome,
love it
Mary
when you share
Brown.
your story. I love it when you share it because not everyone has heard it, but so many of us need to hear it. And it's almost like every time you do a live, um, there's going to be someone new on here maybe that hasn't heard your story before. So I always love it when you share that because it just speaks to my heart. And I know it speaks to the heart of many others that are in not only in this business, but and that speaks
Yeah,
to life, not just the business, just life.
and y'all like I don't know, like I want to start exercise. Right now. I'm too lazy to work out, but like the extra space I got back there, I've been thinking about starting an exercise class or whatever, like where we could do it inside. Because before, when it would get cold, when I would have my little groups, they would stop wanting to work out because it's cold, and stuff like that. But now that I got a space on the inside, we could be working out. But I'm just too lazy to do it right now. And, and then sometimes I have a lot going on. Pam says, I used to walk to work and pray all the way begging for a blessing. When I stopped begging for a blessing, I got my blessing. Hey, it was your season. It was time. Peaceful Music says, what y'all think about BLM? Is this a question you really want to know? Peaceful Music. I mean, I
Yes.
don't know. I don't really think nothing about them. I mean, they buy like the police, I believe. Whatever you think about the police, you can think about them. W. Elliott says, yeah, I miss your morning work. Hey, y'all, my legs got too big doing that. I can't even fit no pants now. I need to buy me some new clothes. Y'all was wanting to get butts. I ain't never had no butt. My legs just got big. It made me feel like I had something back there though, but
I
Nikki
tried to do it,
says,
but I can do it.
Nikki got a question for you. She said, hi, Jules. Do you, I can't even read. Do you have moments that you regret leaving your day job? If so, how do you deal with it?
I haven't yet. And now it's not to say that my day job was bad, but I mean, we were halfway through COVID, right? And my job, I was a manager for one of our local retail stores. Everybody has one nearby. And I was a store manager. So I was guest facing. And, literally guest facing. I'm a hands-on manager. I never expected my team to do anything that I wouldn't do. And in the midst of COVID, no, I couldn't. That kind of helped me to make my decision. But no, I haven't looked back. I go by and say hi to everybody. I love them all. But okay, the Lord said, no, it's time to go. So that's what I did.
Look, I'ma just address this. Right now because people come on here with foolishness, but Peaceful Music and more. I'm gonna be praying for you when I get off of here because you come on here for trouble, but this ain't trouble. You don't want this kind of trouble because I got somebody that handle my problems for me. So but anybody that, I mean, it shouldn't even matter if somebody around here say any color or any race lives matter. I ain't got nothing against it because I should agree if I feel like all lives matter. If I feel like all lives matter, anybody can say anything, and I ain't got nothing to say against it. So I don't even understand why you would come on here with something like that. Because when you say that right there, what you just typed on here, that's to me a racist comment. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you what you asked for. Go ahead and just give it to you because anybody, if you feel like anybody lives don't matter, like if whatever race, if they come on here and they say whatever, that's I don't have nothing against what they say because anybody of any race can say anything to me, and I can't have no problem with it if I really agree that all lives matter. You can say purple lives matter. You can, it. I don't even know.
Yeah, lives matter.
I don't
How
even
about
know what
that?
to say.
Yeah, they
But
all
yeah,
matter.
so I mean,
Everybody.
the only people who got a problem with the other race is gonna say something about it. Like it don't matter what color nobody is to me. I really don't care. As long as you treat me right, we good. I ain't even finna answer that because I don't feel like talking to them. But yeah, it's my son's counselor calling, and I don't feel like talking to him because they always. First off, it's after hours. It's almost 8:00. Unless we friends, you don't need to be calling me at this time.
Right.
Whatever needed to be taken care of should have been taken care of earlier. But yeah, but that's it on that. And one thing
This,
I don't like, I ain't gonna even go into all that. I don't feel like, look, I'm gonna say I ain't gonna go into that, but then I will go into it, huh? Like, I'm black, but I'm not really like a pro Black Lives Matter person because they're not all about the right stuff. They doing a lot of stuff that they shouldn't be doing. That's kind of like the police. You know, that's why I told them that, you know, whatever you think about them, think, you know, the police think the same thing about Black Lives Matter, because everybody is not a bad police, but it's a lot of them. And then the ones who try to stand up, they go against them. So, you know, so that's the thing right there. Hammer says, you're right, all colors. Yeah, so, you know, I don't know what's up with them. I guess they don't have nothing better to do, or maybe I'm not on my prayer game like I need to be, and I need to be adding all these people to my prayer list. That's probably what it is. You know, sometimes you be doing a lot of praying for different people and stuff, and then you might slack off a little bit, and maybe I have slacked off and I need to add people back on there.
I know that's right.
Yeah, but I care not what
Yeah,
color
Brad.
nobody is. I really don't. As y'all see, I got a sister. Like, my, well, y'all didn't even see the guy that came up in my shop. The man that when I did those little menus, there was a Caucasian man that came in here. But we're supposed to be related to that man. That man know everybody in my family. He know everybody in my family. People who here, people who not here no more. And he gotta know the same thing that I know, that my family say, we supposed to be related to them. So we really all the same. What's up, JC? How you doing? JC said, how are you doing? First of all, I just want to congratulate you with everything that you do with your screen printing and everything else that you do. Have you ever thought about DTG? No, I have not. I mean, I thought about it when it first came out because it looks so easy. It's like that looks easy, but it's very expensive. And I don't feel like somebody who is just starting a business should be trying to do DTG. I feel like the DTG is for, like, if you got a big business and all you do is screen printing and you don't want to turn down, like when people come in there and they only want one or two shirts, you can DTG print them. But DTG printing, like when I first started out, I was doing the heat press printing. So by me doing that and weeding all those shirts with vinyl and knowing how long that take, DTG is probably going to take long as that or longer than that. So yeah, but I mean, if you're going to be doing big orders, I would not say DTG. But if you just trying to do something quick, some small orders, then maybe DTG. But it's very expensive to keep up because the machines, I'm not, they may have some new machines. I ain't been to no ISS shows in a while. So they may have updated the machines to where they don't do so much maintenance and use up so much ink, but they're very expensive. And they don't really tell you, well, you need this. They give you that spray bottle and they say, well, you can spray this stuff on there, instead of telling you that you need to get this pre-treatment machine too. So instead of it being $20,000, now it's
Right.
$25,000 to $27,000. So
Right.
I guess that's what I think about it.
I'm waiting on the
Brad
technology to
says,
get better.
yeah. Brad says, as a parent, one child matter more than the other. That doesn't mean I love my other kids any less. It's just that at that time, the child needs me the most. That is what's meant by, they don't be understanding though. Only people that's got problems with different races have a problem with that. That's the way I feel about it. Because I'm not a big Black Lives Matter and I'm gonna wear this shirt and that shirt and stuff like that. Because I see, especially like around here, it people don't stick together. You could be right and just need somebody to help you so that it can be a change, and they won't stick together because they're scared. Because, well, I ain't never had no problem with that person. Well, you ain't never had no problem with that person, but eventually that person gonna do something with you. We need to do something about it now. But they don't want to stick together until something happened to them. And I feel like all that stuff is just like that. You know, it's like, well, they not bothering me. But then when they bother you, that's when you want to do something about it. But it's too late. That wouldn't have happened to you if we would did something about it at first. John says, one race, the human race. We are all God's children. Amen on that one. Let me see. JC says, I'm good. I'm from Miami. I have cerebral palsy and legitly blind, and I do DTF. Planning to buy myself. Let me see. And Hammer says, my God created all man one blood. There is only one race. I agree with that. JC says, the blind person, I'm actually doing DTF sublimation in laser cutting, 3D printing. Excuse me. What's up, Dama? How you doing? Brad says, off my soapbox. You silly. Hey, you know, it anybody saying anything about whatever race or whatever, it only bothers people when they got a problem with a certain race. That, you know, I don't even get it. Floyd, what's up, Floyd? How you doing? JC says, thank you so much, everyone, for telling me good luck, and I really enjoy my DTF. All right. I'm not understanding. It says you see that I see that you change your power consumption. Is the screen printer I'm not sure what you mean by that. I don't know. Pam says, I'm from a multiracial family. I care, but I don't get into all that. Yeah, now I got like, if y'all see my sister, y'all make sure y'all watch the video Wednesday. But like, if you look at me, you wouldn't really think that everybody in my family, I ain't gonna say everybody in my family, but I have all races in my family. My grandmother swear that we was Indian, that we are Indian. She always claimed Indian. I don't know. I haven't done an ancestry report or nothing like that, but it's all color people in my family. We got gray-eyed people in my family. We don't have any blue-eyed people that I know of, but it's a lot of people that's, you know, that look mixed and stuff like that. So, you know, but you wouldn't, just by looking at me, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah,
What'd
but
you
you know,
say?
every family is mixed. I
Yeah.
mean, and by the time my grandchildren are of age, everybody's gonna probably be one color anyway, right? Gray or beige. You know, everybody's gonna end
Yep.
up being one color anyhow. So you're gonna have to find something else to discriminate against because it won't be skin
And,
tone.
and then look at, like, the skin tone thing really could go anyway. Like, if you look at my two sons, they got the exact same mama, exact same daddy. One of my sons darker, the other one is lighter. Exact same genes, you know. So you can't really even tell about that. Then I got we have different dads or whatever too, but like, I'm the darkest one of my mom's kids, you know, and the rest of them is all light. I'm the one, I
Yeah.
stayed in the oven too long, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, but the rest of them is all light. So you can't really even go by that. Oh, my bad, I didn't read that. You hit the head on the nail. If everyone would stick together and stand up, yep, exactly. JC says, in your videos, I see that you put a converter on the wall. I got a different screen printing machine. It wasn't a converter. It was the breaker box, because that equipment, it's got to have its own power supply, if I'm saying it correctly. Because if it don't, it'll be like flipping the switches off and stuff like that. So it needs its own power supply. So that was basically what I did when I had to get the electrician to come.
Especially with those larger heat presses, because we had to have someone come and this is my home, but we had to have someone come in to update the electrical in here because I have a commercial press now. And if it's not, and it has a on the screen, you can tell how it's heating up. It won't heat evenly if the power
Yeah.
is not, because it surges. And you do not want that when you're doing sublimation. You don't want it, period, but you do not want that during sublimation. Everything will be screwed up and you won't
Yeah.
know what the problem was in the first place.
And that's why they tell you too, don't plug heat presses into it, like extension cords, or what do you call those? The
Right.
circuit breaker
The
things. I
circuit
forget what they
breakers,
call.
the strip
Yeah,
things.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you plug those directly into the wall, or they won't get the right power.
Yeah.
Brad
Yep.
says, Pam, this whole thing started with two people, so there is that. Hey, we go back to those two. That is correct. What's up, B? I'm not sure what you saying. You said I didn't. I have noticed that a lot of people, what they doing. I'm not sure what you're saying. And you know, that's another thing that's always been crazy to me. It, like, I don't know. Yeah, I can really go off on a whole bunch of things. And it ain't nothing to you, JC. Okay, I have never been to Africa in my life, but I'm an African American. I mean, I don't have no problem with that because I love African movies and stuff like that. I like African stuff. I like African music. I said movies. I don't really even watch TV. I like African movies. Movies. Why do I keep saying movies?
You need to watch a
Music
movie.
is what I'm trying to say. I like African music, and I have watched African movies before. I like accents. I like the African accent. But I don't know where Caucasia is at. You know, I don't know. I mean, it's funny to me. It's like, okay, all the people that got dark skin, this what they are. But if you don't have dark skin, then you might be something different. But everybody else except for the Caucasian people, they know, I know where they're from. And I'm not trying to be in no way, but I always thought that was funny. I'm just like, why? You know, and then like some of the Indians are dark skinned. So they was already
Mm-hmm.
here on the it wasn't the United States, but they was already here. So this place
Can't
was not
discover
founded.
something that's
America
already
was
been
not
there.
founded.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't discover things that aren't
So
already there.
yeah, so it was not really you know, it wasn't discovered because people was already here. That's like if you go, I don't believe nobody ever goes out of space, but if you go to the moon and it ain't nobody on the moon and you done went all over the whole moon and you never saw nobody, maybe you discovered the
That's
moon.
discovered. Right.
But if you have came here, because like really the Caucasian people should be British Americans because that's where they're saying that they came from. You know, I don't understand. It's crazy to me. Like, and I'm not, I don't know. I ain't trying to be rude or racist or nothing like that because I love all people. I really do. But it's like, okay, this is what I am, an African American. I'm supposed to be, but I've never been to Africa. I cannot speak African. I speak English, so maybe I should be a British American instead. I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak no African at all. And I love African music and I can sing the African songs, but I don't know. I know
Let's
what the
hear
songs
one.
are
Let's hear
supposed to be
one.
singing. I can't sing.
Come on, sis.
Um
We've
I
gone
can't
off of the
sing.
track
Like
anyway.
I
You might as
sound
well sing a
horrible.
little something for us. Sing something for us.
I can't I honestly cannot sing. But the songs they have the subtitles on there. And all you gotta do is sing along with them. The WWW music. I said music movement. That's like a lot of thing. Akil says Africa was born in you. I mean, I would love to be from Africa. I wish I could go there. I wouldn't mind going. Tyler says, "Seeing, did I see you?" Or no, I'm not from Mississippi. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. I went to Ole Miss though, the University of Mississippi. So by me going to that school, y'all know I love everybody. When
I
I
know
first went
that's
to that
right.
school, the rebel flag, huh?
I know that's
What'd you
right.
say?
You must.
Yeah. When I went to that school, the rebel flag was the school flag.
Right.
Akil says Africa was born in you. Hey, I'll take that. Look at this, Jewel. Look at this.
I saw.
Karen, don't be hating. Don't be hating, Karen. Do not be a hater. Hey, hotty toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are we? Hey, flim flam, bam bam. I can't say the rest of it no more. I used to say it back then though. But yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right,
Wow.
Tyler. All right. Everyone is right to self-definition. We are not some ID by race, some by land, some ancestry. Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't
That
know.
was
Like
well
I
said,
don't
Floyd. That
what'd
was
you
well
say?
said. I said that was well said, Floyd. He said that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, we really all won. How Adam and Eve, some of them was, I don't know, maybe they should have put more pictures in the Bible. Some real pictures.
Well,
But they ain't have nothing to take pictures with
there
back
are
then.
some with pictures that aren't necessarily representative of what you know. And
Yeah.
again, and I'm not trying to be political. I've been on a cruise and I've been near the equator, and I promise you, that's a whole nother kind of sun. So if you lived in that area, I promise you, your skin is not that color. It is not going to be this color. It's impossible. I mean, it's a whole nother kind of sun. So it's no way you could be that
Yeah.
light and be that close to the equator. So I'm just saying.
And Pam says people in Africa don't like African American people. And I'm just like, I feel kind of lost because it's like, what if my ancestors didn't come from Africa? What if they were already here? Or what if because like, I don't know how to speak no other language. The only language I know is English. And the natives, I don't even want to call them Native Americans, the native people, what language did they speak? You know what I'm saying? Because I believe they speak a different language and not English. So I don't know. And y'all, this is probably gonna sound crazy to y'all, and I'm gonna have to get off here because I gotta go get my child. um, okay, so like, and this is I don't even know. Okay, you know how when you're talking to a person, like if you couldn't see me and you could hear my voice right now, I'm sure y'all would be like, "Oh, she's this color." You know what I'm saying? Like you can
I
tell
would just
by
say you're
how
from
people
down
talk.
south for sure.
Yeah. And I'm like a lot of times, and that's not really, but how do you know if somebody talk black or how do you know if somebody talk white? You know what I'm saying? But by
Right.
hearing me talk, I'm sure y'all probably like, I can hear this. Akil says not true. That it's not true that people in Africa, oh, it says we do. You know what? I watched it says we need to rediscover ourselves and love our culture the way others do. I was watching this thing because I'm on YouTube. I'm subscribed to a lot of people in Africa, like a lot of African people. I'm subscribed to a lot of their channels, and they was interviewing people, and they were saying that people in America don't like being called African Americans. My thing with it, I don't know. Am I from Africa? You know what I'm saying? And it's not that I don't like being called an African American or nothing like that. I'm just like, call me black because I have no idea where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. It may sound crazy to y'all, but it's like like a lot of the people that came over here as slaves and different things like that. No, they don't really know where they from. It's like we kind of lost. It's kind of like if you was adopted as a child or something, you never got to know who your parents were. You have to find, when if you get adopted and those people become your parents. So it's like, I guess I became whatever they call me here, but even though I don't know where I'm from. And I don't know, it's just crazy. And it's a crazy conversation. Maybe we should end the conversation now. Tyler says, yep, Jesus was white or black. And then by the color of our skin, like it's some Indian people that are my color or maybe even darker, but they have straight hair, So if their hair wasn't straight, would they be called African American? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. It's just crazy. JC says that by me saying African American and create controversy lets me raise my meaning. I meant black. Where Black Lives
What?
Matter is pretty strong right
Blackity
now.
black black.
So I don't want to
Blackity
be
black.
silly. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, that Tyler says no one calls white people European Americans. It's sort of weird to me. And I don't know. I'm not up on my history like maybe I should be either. But it's just crazy to me. It's like I don't know. Kristen says you can take a DNA test so they can tell if you're African. And Akil says my father is West African from Ghana, and from my experience of traveling, African people love African Americans. I would like to go to Africa. I don't know if I would eat the snails and some of that food they eat over there, but it looked fun in some of the things I see. But I don't know. I don't even have a passport. Akil says being called black doesn't tell who. That's a description of what I am, like the girl with the big forehead. Millie says not if they're from India. Hey, so I don't know, Millie. I don't even know. Pam says, I got a ricoma. Uh-oh, go ahead then, Pam. Pam wasn't going to tell us the whole truth and nothing but the truth. She just told us part
Yes.
of it. Pam says, they are not from Europe. They are from Caucasia. We don't know. We don't know. Michelle says, energy. You silly, Michelle. Energy. I can't even say it. Genealogist. Christian says, I did a DNA test and it broke down how much African blood from which country. Snails, they eat snails in Europe, not in Africa. What is snail sauce? What is snail sauce, Derek? I watched a lot of African movies in the past and they've said snail sauce. Put some snail sauce on that. Put some snail sauce on that thing. Thank you, Hammer. I appreciate that. Akil says all people come from Africans. Yeah, from what I heard, the Garden of Eden was in Africa. I actually have the what is it? The Book of Enoch. And my uncle got it right now. I need to go get it from him. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get off of here, y'all, because we've been on here 11 hours. We done been on here 11 hours. And
oh gosh.
I gotta get up early in the morning and come get this screen printing job done. And I got an all over print I gotta do tomorrow. Akil say they say Italian American, Irish American. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm gonna get ready to get off of here, and I appreciate y'all. And hopefully, I'll catch y'all in another video, maybe. Hopefully, maybe. Y'all
Thanks
make
for
sure y'all
letting me
hit the
hang out,
thumbs up,
y'all.
but
This is fun.
maybe I can do it when, at the end of the day sometimes, in the work day or after work chat or something. I don't know. All right, W. Elliott. But I'm going to go ahead and jump off here because I've been on here way too long, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Brad said he tried to change the subject. All right. It's all good, Brad. I don't know. It's good to talk about different things. I'm working on that, Marilyn. I ain't gonna show y'all what it's looking like because I'm filming. I am yet filming. All right, Kenyatta, Nikki, Just Paper Crafting. I appreciate y'all. And, hopefully everybody had fun and nobody got offended because, I honestly don't know. I mean, I love everybody. I don't have nothing against nobody. As long as you treat me right, I'm going to treat you right. Most people, if I have an issue with them, I'm just like, I'm done. I'm not, I ain't no grudge holder. I'm just like, you know what? I don't like how that situation went down. I don't want to deal with another situation like that. So I'm up out of there. And
we're
I won't be
good
answering.
until we're not.
Yep. And the only reason that I would get into a fight or get into anything with anybody is if they want me to, or if they want to offend me, they're trying to do it on purpose. Because I put up with a lot before I get to that point. But I appreciate y'all, and y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button before y'all jump off if y'all don't mind.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
44 people on here. If y'all haven't hit the thumbs up button, show your girl some support. Even if y'all just watchers, I don't know who y'all are if y'all hit thumbs up. Or y'all can just hit the thumbs down button just so I can keep a count of people. If you want to hit the thumbs down button, hit the thumbs down button. That way I can keep a
Don't hit the
count of
thumbs down button.
people.
Please don't hit the thumbs down button.
It's somebody
She deserves
beside
so
you,
much more.
Jude. Jude, they trying to get you.
Trying to get me what? Oh, somebody coming for me.
Somebody was beside
What?
you.
Oh, that was
It was
my
somebody
husband,
beside
y'all.
you.
Sorry. Yeah, that
Oh,
was my
I'm
husband.
just messing with you. All right, y'all, but
He
I
was coming for me.
appreciate it. I'm trying to go on
This
here
was
because
fun, you
YouTube be
guys.
tripping, y'all.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy, but it makes things interesting. Definitely. But thanks for letting me hang out with you, Sam. You know I absolutely love this. I'm too chicken to do a live by myself, but
You see,
maybe one day I'll do it and then you come on with me. I don't have anything to
yeah,
say, so
I'll come on there. Just come
I
up
can
with a
show my
topic. See,
junky workspace.
we started talking about customers and we ended up talking about colors. So, I don't know. Akil says, I love my beautiful people. We talk about anything, you can talk about anything. Everybody don't got to agree. Just be
Yep,
respectful to each other. But I'm going to go ahead and jump off of
that's
here.
right.
I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all. I got a video that'll be coming out tomorrow at 7 a.m. And the premiere is going to be Wednesday at 7 a.m. So y'all make sure y'all have your popcorn, your breakfast popcorn, and anything else you want. Because it's going to take a good minute to get through that one. But,
Is it 7 a.m.
but
Eastern Standard Time or
8 a.m. Eastern. It'll be 8 Eastern. And
okay?
California, it'll be 5.
Woo.
In between
Yeah.
here in California somewhere, it'll be 6. Yeah. And it'll be 7 where I'm at. Rock, what's your channel?
All right, hey Sin, I don't really have one, but when I do have one, I'll get Sin to share it. But it's Rock Expressions if I do have anything. But this was fun, you guys. I gotta go sing happy birthday to my wonderful godson who's 17 today.
All right, send me a piece of cake.
Oh, he's in Florida. I'm in Virginia, so no cake for me. Actually, I might just eat some cake to celebrate, but See y'all. Have a good night, everybody. Keep pressing shirts, y'all.
Screen printing. I haven't attempted transfers. When I do, I will do a video on it, but I have never done them. Mona said, always hit thumbs up button. I do have everything in there to do them. I just have not. Michelle says 2:20 a.m. London. Okay, 2:20 in London. Or I don't know what time it'll be in London, but at 7 a.m. Wednesday, I got that premiere. And I appreciate y'all. I'm going to have to get off of here, y'all. Until next time, y'all be blessed.